Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Starting off with a kitty cam. He was already on the desk. He was already like, hey, where's the show? And I was like, okay, are you sure? And he's like, hey, where's the show? And now here we are. I'm not doing a good job with that. There we go. Hey. Crank and Nedved, welcome, welcome. Hope you two are doing well today. This is Nico. Ben, Steffi. Oh my goodness, everybody's here. Yay. So I got Nico very complacent, very calm right now. So this is gonna last for about another 18 seconds, and then he's gonna be like, you know what, too much, and then he's gonna leave. So I kind of figure start the stream off right? Can I get unders? Can I get unders? Can I get unders? Can I get unders? Yes. They all y'all. Oh. Now Zenny wants loves. Oh boy, we're not even gonna get to play Factorio today. We're not even gonna get to play the damn game today. Picnic Olay, welcome. No. Nico can't even have tacos. You're shedding because sweet gibbers, it is springtime. Hi. You see those eyes? You see how very non-plus he is? Oh, I guess the cam is kind of crap. The darkness of his skin doesn't reflect very well because my room is not bright, so you might not even be able to see his eyes. Is it just... Yeah, the darkness is weird. Okay. So, okay. Now see, this is where we stop because you start eating cables. Oh, you're fine now? You gonna take a bath right here? Okay. I do want to play the game, though. I would like to play the game. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. I'm informing you that I'm picking you up, and I'm informing you I'm putting you on the ground. Okay, good lad. Okay, let me see if I get everyone's messages, because I want to make sure I get everyone's messages. Ben, hi, tacos, chat, John, Cosmic, welcome. Salutations, friends and foes, how are we doing today, kitty? Yes, that was Nico, one of my kits. Steffi just made some jelly, cooking some potatoes for some mash, excellent. Nico wants to try to eat an entire fat tuna on his own. And that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Alright, I've been doing this more often since folks have been asking for it. This is what we're playing. We're playing Dimension Warp. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the link for it in the chat. This is the main mod we are playing with right now, Dimension Warp. It's very akin to Warptorio, Warp Drive Machine, and even a little bit of pirate ship, believe it or not. Let's see here. Vader wouldn't even try. He likely would. Yeesh. Thank you very much for the hydrate and stretch, Crank. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get to it. The title for today's session is Space is the Place. Space is a place because we finally built a rocket ship in our basement. Oh, we're just warping. Yep, goodbye. Bye, have a wonderful time. We got oil, we got uranium that last run. Sand and stone, not a single resource in sight. Now, I'm gonna call that bluff. I'm calling that bluff. Can I just hold up? I'm calling that bluff. I'm absolutely calling that bluff. We're gonna get out like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 meters, whatever, that it's gonna be like, oh, alright, you got me, here's a bunch of iron. I am quite far ahead. This is our third stream? Fourth stream. This is our fourth stream, so this is episode 7. And each quote-unquote episode has been approximately 3.5 hours. So that's kind of how this has panned out. I'm absolutely I wasn't gonna call that bluff until I got a tank, and now I got a tank. I'm a tank, 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 I'm a tank. We'll do this for about, I don't know. In about 30 seconds, I will have well surpassed what I could have covered on foot. We have rocket fuel in the tank. And one set of jumpy springy feet, whatever they're called. Exoskeleton. They're called exoskeletons. Yeah, okay, yeah, that... What did I say? Jumpy, springy feet? Sure. Whatever. Look, I didn't give it much thought, and I hope you didn't either. You know, instead of your feet going da 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 da, it makes your feet go da 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 fast. Fast feet. And thighs and calves and bone structure and joints and everything else you need. What do you call that? Skeleton? Yeah, I'll just call it skeleton, sure. Yeah. What's the top part of a helicopter called? You know, the thing that goes da 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 da. The rotors. You don't say. Son of a gun. Alright. I genuinely don't think there's anything on here. The propeller. The propeller is the front part of the plane. The rotor is the top part of the helicopter. But it's the same thing, right? It's the same. Like I could have said, what's the top part of the helicopter called? You know, it's kind of like what's inside of a blender, but really, really big. No, I like propeller. I'm gonna call it propeller now. I'm really gonna cheese off some aeronautics experts. How come the propeller bit of the helicopter is so damn loud? Yeah, I like it. I like it. We did the cat cam for a minute. Good day, Dotolo. We did the cat cam for a minute. Normally in the morning, Nico gets on the desk, but he realizes that like I'm trying to set up for a stream, so then he's just like, whatever. But he stayed a little more chillificated this time, and then it was like, cat cam. Okay, we've been traveling for 2.5 minutes, let's say. Green Danger Noodle. Hope you're doing better, friend. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're doing swell. We'll do this for another 2 minutes, and then I'll be convinced. There ain't no nothing out here. But I tried to run out here on foot, and there wasn't anything. The reason why I think there might be something out here is map generation is, first of all, a really silly thing. And the second thing is, in other versions of this mod and mod pack, etc., there's ruins, or chests with goodies, or abandoned structures. There's a bunch of weird crap. Tatiana, whoosh! Thank you very much for that. How have you been? How are you enjoying the new Imposter Syndrome Minecraft mod pack? How's that going? I don't think I gave you... Hold on, I didn't give you a shout-out. I've been trying to give people shout-outs over the last, like, few days here. Met Katiana through District Spark. And they have been playing a lot of Minecraft, and it's been really cool seeing they just started a new Minecraft mod pack called Imposter Syndrome. And the premise of it, the ultra short, is it's got a little bit of stuff for everybody. What are you into? Automation? There you go. What are you into? Farming? There you go. Don't shout at. But my volume, Ben. My volume is always at. Struggling engineer, welcome. Struggling. Twitch wasn't working for me with Florp and one other browser I couldn't think of, so I went back to Firefox. I had to go, and there's a super secret spot where site caching is stored. And not the clear cookies and site defaults. Not that. I did a search for it, and there's like a hidden folder or something that has extra caching. And once I deleted that, everything worked fine on Twitch. But yeah, Twitch slowly started to break over time for whatever reason. And like I said, the clear cookies button does not work. Okay. Zenny ran in here, did a 360, and then ran out. I wonder if cats in general think that they don't have any object permanence, and every room is like the Lost Forest in Legend of Zelda. At the second they enter and then leave a different room, it's different. Like the whole house is different. Max clear? Okay. I'm familiar with max headroom. Are we close to the thing? What am I missing? LDSs? Of course. No, he's not at all Zen. No, he is... I don't like to use this word in general, but it's very appropriate. He is a spaz. He is absolutely... So the general consensus is if you take a cat and you lift them up to about your chest and you let go, they land on their feet no matter what, right? And it's because how they articulate their spine. They can kind of pivot their back end in defiance of their front end. I'm being real scientific here. Zenny, I think, would just phase into a different reality because of how unique he is. And I love him. Yesterday, Grinch built a village trader hall for us. That's awesome. That's the foundational stuff in any good beginning. Okay, this was supposed to be a thing I was doing, but because we upgraded, it phased the frick out of existence. I need steel. Oh my gosh. I need so much steel. There, work on that. I'll get a bus for me one of these days. I won't. But I will. But I won't. Nope. Coffee. I need you to really kick it in for the team right now. Okay. I don't think I need any of that. No. We're waiting on steel so I can get some frickin' things set up. Oh! Ben! Are you still here? Did I already lose you? I might have. Ben, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. So Ben is the fine gentleman that we did season 16 with. And we did Warp Drive Machine. But what's different with this one is, Ben, on this one, we actually have space platforms. It's friggin' wild. Ben's not here, man. Ben, open up, I got the stuff. Ben's not here. Or, no, open up, man, I got the stuff. Ben's not here, man. No, I'm Ben. I'm Ben, open up, I got the stuff. I got the weed, man, open up. Ben's not here, man. I'm Ben. I figured out a way to make the waystone spawn to work and just turn off the spawn protection. Spawn protection is a thing so that way admins can build a spawn structure and players just don't loot it. It's to protect from malicious intent. So you could have like a rain barrier and like something so folks can get onto a Minecraft server and they're not immediately hosed. Yeah, that's why. Hoping to unlock immersive engineering tonight. Awesome. Ben's not here, mate. Right. I bought the game, just haven't permitted myself to play it. So many chores should be doing over a little budget. Yeah. This is definitely gonna be a thing that consumes a majority of your time. So, Steffi, if you want my professional opinion, hey, I need that. If you want my professional opinion, please take your time. Honestly, this is not... You're not going to appreciate it if you're like, I got 8 seconds. I'll play some Factorio. Make sure that, that's the thing. Yeah, give yourself some time. Oh, Craig, I know there's nothing to loot here, but, like, sometimes I've had folks build up, like, beacons. Like, 3 or 4 beacons at spawn. Regeneration, mining speed, and a third thing, or whatever. You don't want players stealing that stuff. I'll place the receiver. Yeah. Yep, I gotta do that. We made it. We're on the wrong floor. Yeah, good. All too often, I've talked to or heard of folks that are like, yeah, I bought Factorio. Hey, that's great. And they're like, after 10 minutes, I don't like it. And it's like, it's not really a 10-minute kind of game. The human brain, and every brain is different and every brain is beautiful, but like when it comes to mine does not work very well by just quick shifting into another project. I need a little warm-up time, right? So like that's why streaming for 8 hours or whatever is perfect. We're spending the first like 10-15 minutes just talking. I have a puppy. That's incredible. Let me see the puppy. That's a cute puppet, right? Like it's not, this isn't like I've got to be guns to the wall. Taka, crazy amounts of... okay, cool. I didn't know if I could deconstruct it if I was going to complain. There's got to be at least one drop structure. So this game works great. Also, like Songs of Six we were playing. That's a lot of fun for I just need a little warm-up time, and then we can get at it. Get at it. That's the idea. What am I doing? I wasn't. I'm so tired. Okay, prod mods. Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy it. My recommendation would be played on if this is like the first automation game you've ever come to. I recommend maybe turn down the biters, maybe don't turn them off. But like really enjoy the space. Actually, something that's also a weird piece of recommendation, but something I do recommend is get frustrated about it. Like get into, not get mad, like yeah, get angry, but like if you're finding yourself getting frustrated, like that's good. You're learning. Your brain is clashing with something you assumed worked a certain way in the past, and you're realizing it doesn't quite work that way now. It's actually a good sign. Gosh, because when I was just getting into doing like oil, I was not having a good time with that. I was like, I don't know, no. And then like after a while, I'm like, oh, this isn't nearly bad at all. Like once I broke past the angy part, the angies. Like I said, I'm not like a proponent for hate or anything like, but if you're getting frustrated about a thing, like if you muscle through it and work through it a little bit, you'll find the reward. The reward is you're learning a thing. Well worth getting past 100%. And even better if construction robotics are red science. Wink. Yeah, get messy, make mistakes, learn from it all. Green said it perfectly. Yeah, it's a really good adage to live by. And like if something's genuinely frustrating you, don't like force yourself to do it because someone said it's fun. But if you can definitely work through some of the growing pains of the game, I think it's well worth your time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, was there any other tech I needed? We're gonna do this factory beacon stuff later. How do I turn off speech dispatcher dummy? In what? Struggling, I'm sorry, I need context because I'm struggling. What? Oh right, we're not doing any more science because I wanted to get... I don't know? I haven't come across that or need to turn that off. It's a volume thing. Okay, let me turn off the speech dispatcher dummy. I don't have that as a device or an application. That's a web search if I've ever heard of one. I'm sorry, I do not know. I don't have context. We're good on oil. We're still chunking through how much material? Thank you, Ben. What a pal. Reaching out and helping out. What a pal. Take that. I am trying to save up steel for nuclear. Nuclear reactor takes 500 steel. Which isn't the worst thing ever, it's just I'm trying to save up for LDSs and try to get some semblance of space science. Space science means logistics bots. Logistics bots means my terrible base layout is going to be less prevalent, or less glaringly bad. Okay. What do we have now? 60? I could probably make 60 work. How much... you get sent up? 4,000. How much can you get sent up? 1,000. Okay. So every one copper plate is 2 copper cable. Copper cable is what we need for... the reinforced Huzawatsery, this stuff. So we're going to send up one more of that, assuming we have more rockets. LDSs, baby. Jeebers creepers. Hi, can I have... I'm gonna hang on to that. Oh, it's not gonna work anyway. We don't have beacons because beacons are purple science. All right. Let's plan what we're gonna send up next. What I do need is at least some solar panels at a minimum. Let's start with like 5 or 6. I need copper and steel. Yes, of course. That is going to be a recurring theme for like the first Like the first, I don't know, half hour until my brain gets engaged, this sort of disconjointed brain havery is kind of the thing. How many can you fit on a rocket? Let's do 10, so I don't have to worry about that again. Let's do 5 assembly machines. Procs and go all the way and get 7. I'll take that. I'm gonna take Somodios. You need more greeny meanies? Of course you do. Of course you need all the green circuits. Man. My brain isn't even carbon dating. Forget dating. Not even carbon dating. The one thing it has to do because it's carbon based. Can't even do that. Can't even do that. Okay, don't need that, don't need that. How many of this can I throw up there? Rocket capacity 10? Are you oh, God, it needs so many low density structures. Okay, change of plan. Change of plan. This is dumb. Hi. You're doing this from now on. Happy birthday. Carbon brain, carbon. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Okay. I already have a bunch of those. Don't do that. Since yellow inserters are more energy good, and they can already hold 5 because the beautiful mod has allowed for additional hand-holding, literal hand-holding. And that's what I'm calling that. We're gonna go that route. Let's see here. Here's 10. What can you hold? 50? Okay, let's start with 10. You're dating other carbons? I mean, I'd hope so. What else is absolutely critical? I need at minimum 1. We're gonna make steel on the thing. I need to send up wire so I can start making stuff. So I need... Chaobin, welcome! Sorry, I read through the chat. I'm just reading the words and not the names because some of the names have similar colors. I'm assuming it's the same person saying a thing, and that's not very fair. That's not fair or polite. You can have this. Plastic, got it. I'm still doing productivity mods because everything is still so steel heavy. Wax on, wax off. Carbon on, carbon off. Ah, isn't that a meat carbonara? Green is green on my chat. Yeah, but your color and Chaubin's color are the same thing. Are the same color. So when Chaubin said carbon brain, carbon, I thought that was you saying it, Ben. Listen. That was all I had. Oh, now I'm thinking of beef stroganoff. No, why? Food, no. All this is, it's all my streams ever are, just, man, I'm hungry. Cat, don't eat that. Man, I'm hungry. Okay, see y'all next time. That's all the streams are. That's all my streams are. I need a dumb amount of stuff. Oh, what I also need is an absolute fart ton of wire. So here's the idea. What I need is a ton of this flooring. This flooring requires 50 steel and 50 cable. For sending up what I have, I can only send up 50 of this. So 50 times 50 is 2,500? Oh my god, that eats up so much steel. This might actually be more dense than what I can send up. So 2,500 steel and copper cable. I can send up 4,000 copper cable. I can send up 400 steel. So this is far more dense. But I'm hoping to make steel up above and send copper. So it'd be what? Every 3 copper shipments would be 4 shipments of whatever. Yeah, I need an electric furnace. Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's just look at how expensive this is. This is like maybe the one time that it'd be, you know, it's not too terribly inefficient to do just the platforms. But yeah, we'll do the raw stuff. You could do just this and this all day, all night. and it's 200 a stack. So 2,000, 4,000 right there. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna make steel up there. Yeah, that's the plan. I need at least, let's say 2 of these. Trying to go as minimalistic as possible here. I'll take that. You need iron, you need copper, we need all kinds of stuff. Thank you. There you go. Uno momento. 2 of these, 6 of that, 9 of this. And you get this. And I would like 4 efficiency modules. They stack all right. 10? Let's go 10. I'm not going to send all 10 up. The crushers are also stupidly energy expensive. Actually, I didn't check something. Oh, good. We actually chose the one that's closest to the sun. It is 300% solar power. Fantastic. That's excellent news. I need 1 grabber and 1 grinder. This is not good for a company. That's what's going on. We're getting to the point of the conversation where... Oh, Ben, another thing. This actually had built-in research for storage. You would have loved the crap out of this one, I think. Is that even PG? Is what even PG? Storage? Base? I don't know what I said. Here. Dimensional tool belt. It's an additional research. There's 5 levels of it. You can get up to 70? 60? 1 grab... Oh, come on. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, I've got it pinned if you want to give it a gander. Dimensional warp. Yeah. We're actually going to do pretty alright with this, I think. You can have that. There's a fine line to mention a thing and a finer line to not mention a thing. I don't know if that statement made sense. But given context, it is sometimes better to not call the bluff. if you get what I'm trying to say here. Amazed how much a mod can change. Satisfactory doesn't even look 3D anymore, right? I was playing Songs of 6 before, and every single time I'm playing this now, because I needed a break, I need something a little more action-y. Lero pops in here and says, man, Songs of 6 got a hell of a cover. Or whatever it's called. Not a skin. Whatever, man, Songs of 6 looks weird as hell or whatever, yeah. Same energy. Which I appreciate. It's 40 low-density structures? Oh, they've definitely... I don't remember it being this expensive. Was it this expensive? Can somebody verify if it's this expensive? This is that medieval factory game. Yeah, we're just punching bread. Ooh, hold on. There are 2 fire trucks, 1 ambulance, and 1 squad car across the street. I'm hoping my house is not on fire. Was it always 40 LDSs to make some of these components? I thought it was only like 10. I thought these were only like 10 apiece. I don't... No, the rocket is fine. No, the rocket's... I think the... Well, I don't know. I didn't check. I'm gonna keep my LDSs on me. I don't want to lose them. We'll find out in a second. Do I need to become struggling firefighter? It's 1,000. Because it took 10 and that was 1%. So 10 times 100 is 1,000, isn't it? That's why this is taking so long. That's why this is taking so long. I need Godzilla proportion amounts of steel. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Maths. Maths is hard. Yeah, this is why I'm trying to budget for 2 rockets, because I'm not gonna get an opportunity to launch more rockets. I might lose the efficiency mods. Yeah, okay. So I wasn't insane when I said it was cheaper. But yeah, the crushers are 40, the grabbers are 40. Okay. It's fine. We'll get there. We will get there. Didn't I make a grabber? I honestly can't read my inventory anymore. Yeah, okay, cool. I do appreciate the spot check because I was like, this is not Sparta, and it is not cheap. Oh, ad break. Ah, you didn't tell me again. Come on, Twitch, we're supposed to be cooperating on this. If you ain't gonna tell me a thing, how am I not gonna know? I don't need to put steel up there anymore for a while. I'm purposefully not doing more research. I can save the steel. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for doing that. I really do. Thank you. Alright, that's that running its little heart out. Please keep making that. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Save on copper, I guess? Why not? Okay, can I make another thing? There's the grabber. Okay. At least, at a minimum, I need 1 grinder. Oh, no, don't make LDSs. Are you high? Don't do that. Hey, how you doing? Don't do that. How's it going? Good chat. Don't do that. I'm gonna get more copper. Okay, good. I guess I'm just gonna drink my coffee here. I got a little bit of nothing to do. Okay, thank you. Threw away all the plastic so I couldn't accidentally make these things. Alright. What have I got? I will need at least some belts. Belts don't really matter. If you hear a bunch of sirens behind me, yes. 34, okay. $26. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need for 1 minimum rocket. Holy crap, hold on. Okay, there are now 3 additional squad cars. And that means we have actually an eighth of the village's population here in this parking lot. So something's going on. What else did I miss? We have power. I'm really trying to think because I'm not really going to have an opportunity to launch a ton more rockets, one more for wire, and I'm hoping we can get somewhere with that. Do I need LDSs anymore on my person? Nope, just go for it. Okay. Good. Okay. Good stuff. You're out of greens again? Of course you are. You're the blue circuit man, of course. We're just going to be absolutely going through this whole thing. I don't need any more of these. And you're already full, and that's unfortunate. Thanks. It's 500, not 1,000. That's still so many oh, you're right, because I thought I saw the bonus production hit. That's why I assumed it was 1%. I think you're right. It's still so expensive. Inflation, why? Of course, like, on one hand, I could be like, rocketry's so expensive, brah, brah, brah. But at the same token, it's rocketry, right? We're gonna get free steel soon. TM. Soon. TM. This is a weird parking lot for that to be that thing. But I wouldn't put it past... for that to be going on in this parking lot. A donut sale? Sure. Yeah. 0.5. Oh, we're actually catching up a bit. Everything's free if you steal it. Yep. I think it was Stan Pines who said... Oh, how did that go? Or maybe it was Bender from Futurama. It's not a crime if you're not caught. Why use 3 to 4 million to shoot down a 30,000 drone? It's fun, yeah. I mean, a net, just a really, really big net, right? Done? Oh, no, no, no. I need these. You can't have them. It's not speeding. You can tell a lot about a person by their alignment with how they say stuff, and it's lines like that that make me chuckle the most. Ah, your relationship with the law is tepid at best? Fantastic. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So even though we're on this barren planet, we are still processing a ton of resources. So this is working out great. We're not doing any science, that's fine. We're not upgrading our power plant, that's fine. I'm actually trying to save up steel so we can build more stuff, that's also fine. We're cranking out a ton of LDSs because I'm going to need a ton of LDSs, so you can just have that. Chaotic good all the way. I started the game as lawful good. And then I shifted to lawful neutral. And now I'm just a lot more true neutral than anything. Because my brain just it just bounces in between law and chaos a little too frequently instead of it being a definitive thing. So yeah, I think I started the game because parents being of a certain style, I'll leave it at that, got me the whole lawful goody thing, and then it's like, I met other people. Other people are way more flavorful than whatever's going on here. Yeah. Chaotic lawful? That's not how that works, but that would be hilarious. Judge Dredd is chaotic lawful. Yeah, I know who. Judge Dredd. It's a border between... It's one step between nothing than I am the law. Yeah, screw the rules. I do what I want. I forgot. Are you... Do I need a box for receiver? No. It'll have its own. It has its own storage, and it'll have its own rules. So like, whatever. I'm not gonna. I don't want to send down steel right now because I'm gonna be using the main thing up there. But this is where we'd set it up. But yeah, the receiver has its own storage. We could add storage unless that's something that's changed. No, we can add storage. But right now I'm just gonna use the hub as storage. So the belts are kind of superfluous right now, actually. More inserters? I think I like that a little bit better. I think we've got a few too many solars as well. But I'm not gonna nitpick this too long. I'd like to launch it and get some rudimentary steel being made. You almost got me. You almost got me with power poles. Actually, it's another really dope thing here, Ben. There's a research you do that turns on the lights in your factory, and there's another research that powers the floors. Did you notice there's no power poles at all? I don't know where that phrase nitpicking. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if a nit is like a skin tag or something, or like a physical, like, hey, you got a pimple on your nose. Well, don't nitpick it or something. I don't know if that's... I'll look that up now while I'm just waiting. That's what I thought it was. Nitpicking is a term first attested in 1956. Describes the action of giving far too much attention to an unimportant detail. Terminology originates from the common act of manually removing nits from another person's hair. Okay. As nitpicking inherently requires fastidious attention to detail, the term has become appropriate to describe practices of meticulously searching for minor, even trivial errors in detail. So head ticks, head lice. Yep, you all got it. Yep, you all got it. I thought it was like a skin, like a, not a head thing, but a skin thing. You do need power poles up here, though. Thank you, Steffi and Ben, for that. Appreciated, appreciated. What are we waiting on? LDSs? Of course we are. Oh, hey, here's 45. Oh, we're gonna get it going on. Gonna build my space platform, and then it's gonna be really freaking great. I'm gonna build myself a space platform. Something about dinner, and I won't be late. Look at all my little songs don't have to rhyme, okay? Launch, go, go, go. There's only the one. Don't ask me. Go, go. Vamonos. Can I get in there? Can't get in there. I should save before I try to get in there before this kills me out of the game. Oh, did they remove that? You can't... Wire will be in the next shipment. This is the foundational stuff. Wire's in the next shipment. Oh yeah, I have so many songs I've known from, like, the Flash era. Don't make me. Okay. I keep forgetting how to do this properly. So we're just gonna muscle our way through it. What I need is a little bit of space somewhere. What do you... Oh, we're already empty. Okay, oh, do I do it like this? Ah, okay. That's how it works. Okay, first things first. I only want you to get iron. We'll deal with everything else later. Man, I haven't gone from fresh start in so long. I forget how this works. Okay, there's that. Next. Grinder. Effectively, you're gonna run forever and ever ad infinitum, but that's alright. Does it go like this? How do I... Got the ADHD song stuck in my head right now. It's them dancing animals. It's just them damn dancing animals. Okay, get out of here. How do you put modules in a thing? Oh. There we go. Okay. You don't need it. You needed it. No, you're right. I'm not gonna be pulling enough stuff for a long time. I probably should have used a second grabber. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, you hear it? Oh, the noise was there. Yow. Yow. Bidoo. Yow. You're just gonna do. Yay! I'm so happy. Oh, it's so fudging dumb. All right. Whoa, that pulled a lot of iron. Yeah, so one of the mods that I asked Lauren to make. So there's two mods. I asked him to make Swedish Chef instead of construction robots. And instead of the asteroid grabber noises, which is like a metal on metal, it's Yoshi going, mlam. Mlam. It's very cute. Okay, so we have steel. I have enough room for that assembler. So we should start There it is. Hold on, there's another chunk coming. Think you're metallic? Hold on, there's one more. Yeah, so it's one of those things, like it was like a really late stream or whatever, and I'm like, you know what? I don't like the construction robot noises. I want something else. And then Lauren, who has a bunch of mods on the mod portal on their own, were like, what do you want? I'm like, I want it to be the Swedish Chef from the Muppets. Birdie, skirt, that's what I want. Can we do that? And he's like, yeah, no problem. So he came back and gave that. And then we did the Factorio DLC. I got it a week in advance because whatever. And we were able to stream it early, and it was awesome. And then what we did is, while they were in the thing, I was like, man, I don't like these asteroid grabber noises. It's just more metal on metal. And they're like, what do you want? I'm like, I want the Yoshi eating noise. I don't know what it's called. He's like, I'll be right back. They just, I think you'll like this, I think is what they said. And then I'm like, oh my God. Feeling a little called out, but yes, I do like this. How did you know? We're at the point of our friendship, I think they can say, because you're kind of an idiot, and I'd be like, yeah, no, that's true. Those are words that are correct, yeah. It's too easy to just be offended. That is, I feel seen. Lauren, I feel so seen. That was the whole thing. Yeah, mom. Okay, now it kind of feels like the game starts. Oh. Come on, this is what got me and what gets me every single time. I just can't stay on the same floor for more than 4 seconds. Okay, there's that. We got blues, we got fuel. We should actually be overflowing a little bit LDS right now. Yeah, we are. I cannot wait to get the frickin' Fulgora. Maybe we go to Fulgora first instead of Vulcanus. I don't know if that changes. Kind of. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Love you, buddy. No, it's fair. It's fair. I have a lot of ammo. Thanks. Don't need that many rounds. Alright. How close are we? Not even. Because rocket fuel, actually. How are we on oil? Not you. You. We're actually getting a little low on this stuff, which is not great. Is that how we get to Gleba? We tap our ruby red slippers together and say there's no place like Gleba? It's still one of my favorite memes. It was like a travel thing, and it was top 10 fun things to do on Gleba. It was like that. It was like for a travel, whatever, travel.net or whatever. Top 10 fun things to do on Gleba. Number 1, leave Gleba. Just, yep. Paper's got it right. The paper's got it right. I will want more grabbers, so we're gonna make 2 more grabber, I think. To just observe the system for a little bit. We don't need more grabbers. That's keeping that busy for a while. Check white science. Yeah, good point. White science gets us more harvester wings. Awesome. Logi. Awesome. Oh. Allows platforms to reach other planets. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's all the same, yeah. Weird. Aw, Ben, you know it's not the same without you. But yes, please get some rest, my friend. Yeah, Logi first, for sure. I guess I'm confused as to how this works in other versions of this pack, using it as a point of reference. Oaksy, thank you, friend. I think I gave you a shout yesterday, didn't I? I hope I did. I hope I did. I want 80 on my person. Thank you. In other mod packs, you don't have the platform at all. Like, you research a target planet, and then you warp to the planet? So this whole mod thing kind of restructures much of how this works. So we're coming to the table with a bunch of preconceived notions, which isn't a bad thing, right? That's how we build understanding of a system. It's just there's going to be probably a lot of time in this where I'm be like, well, I don't know how this works, because I don't. Because it's different. And different is not bad. You don't have quite the scratch I need. Mate, I need to send up a dumpster town worth of friggin' wire. You take that for me? Awesome. And you can take that for me? Awesome. Okay. How many more platforms do I have? 29? Okay, I can make that work. I need... It's already gapped out. Okay. We have a bunch of steel. Different is bad. This nightmare job is different because they want something different. Then charge them. Charge them all, Jamanich. Put them on the phone. Are they giving you the business again? Put them on the phone. I'll talk them out. I'll give them the business end of the business. Hold on. I didn't overthink that sentence, and neither should you. What do we have for power? E! Okay. This is why I sent 10 solars up. I can make 1 foundation. But this is 52 steel I didn't have a minute ago. That's a lot of steel. Like, it's not a lot of steel. Sales finally gave them the business. They told them no more changes. What they get is what they get. Good. I want to be a part of a business. I'm the my hands are tied guy. I want to be we got to pass this through John. We got to pass this through John. He's the one that's he's got a seal of approval. This shit. We gotta. Yeah. No, I didn't make the rules. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter the room and like turn out my pockets, and a little moth is gonna fly out. Wee. Like, oh, well, hands are tied. can't make the change you want. We can make the sockets glittered. That's fine, but we can't make the sockets shoot glitter. That's where this is going to be a point of contention. Yeah, hands are tied, buddy. Hands are tied. All right, we're warping in 5. Let's get topside. Thick jungles rich resources. Welcome to Amazonia. Population butts. More of anything is fine. More of anything is fine. Oil is something I'd like to get out and find. 'Cause reasons. Yeah, I would like more oil. Oh, hey! look at that! Just look at that! Son of a gun, look at that! Alright, okay, we got the 3 ports, right? So let's do it like this. I don't think I need... Nope, 31 is perfect. 31 is perfect. That gets us 2 full belts of the stuff. Yeah, easy. Oil, cause I think we're at half reserve and I need more oil for plastic. We don't have coal liquefaction. Coal liquefaction comes with Vulcanist tech. I'm gonna put 2 here. Oh, Uxie, this is... Yeah, none of this is gonna do you any favors, friend. None of this is going to give you the good feelings. And the reason for that is we keep upgrading and the sizes of the platforms and everything change, so I'm not really going to bother making it good look. Ah, yes. My language is impeccable. The good look. Until stuff. Okay, I want to get on this coal patch just because it'd be easier to manage. Now, they are symmetrical. They're in groups of 2, 2 by 2, right? How much more symmetry would you like? Uxie, my man. I can't possibly make that more actually, you know what? I lied. Hold on. I can make it more symmetrical. There. Is that symmetrical enough for you? It's 1 turret. Oh, placing them down. Oh, yeah. Nah. We're gonna be on a surface for no more than, like, I don't know, 40 minutes tops, and then we'll just be blipped somewhere else. Yeah. If I can get 1 full belt of coal, I'll be actually pretty happy. Actually... That's fine. The resources here are stupidly rich anyway. We're good. We're good, we're good. I might. I just want to slap it down right now because I don't need a lot of coal, and any of this that I can get revved up is good. Good. I shouldn't have to protect south, but I'm going to protect it anyway. Alright, coffee. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't fix this side. Excuse me while I fix this side. I don't know if that's even gonna work. Yeah, fine. I gotta fix the crap out of that. Guess what I'm not gonna do though. Fix that crap. Okay, looking for oil. Oh. Yeah. Alright, that was anticlimactic. 13, kinda sucks. 27, kinda sucks. 25, 24, 13. One of these tiles has to be like a few hundred, right? 12, 10, 8? Gross? 30. 30. Okay, that's where I'm setting up shop. Danka. Tech guy just checked the router and the cables and everything's okay. So is there any improvement yet? Or I guess we won't know until it crashes, right? Oop. I don't know, I didn't have internet yesterday. It could be anything. Oh, that's so cute. Uxie even added a character with a little hat on it. And with my extensive knowledge of the Polish language, I know that that letter means it's adorable. Yep, that's what that means. Fight me. I mean, don't. I'm cuddly. I don't want to fight. And this is screwed up on the other side as well. Because that's not connected. Everything adjusted, and one thing is just a little off. What is this one? Right. Well, this doesn't work then, does it? Shoot. Shooty shoots. Shoot shoots. Okay, that's fine. Mine is like this. It's the little bit. He's got the hat. No, I know it's not the only one. There's the Z. There's the Z with the first one is like a little bit of a beret, maybe? And they're holding, S and C are holding like upside down umbrellas. It's adorable. Very kawaii. Oh, man. I don't know why that brings me such joy to my heart, but it does. I've given up on any sort of real faith in humanity, but Polish letters are adorable. That's what's key. That's every day. Giendrobi? I don't know if I said that right. This is how we get through as a species. We just... alright, that's going. 13K a minute, that's awesome. Yep, that's more than enough. We got iron, we got coal. Good stuff. Okay. It's been like a month since we did that little thing. I'm glad I didn't say your thighs are dumb or something accidentally. Because I would have felt bad. You can have that. Oh, we're short on blues now. Son of a biscuit. I think it means good morning. When we were playing Alchemy Factory, I was like, we're gonna learn a new thing every day, and that lasted for one day. Because I forgot about it. I completely forgot about it. I didn't get bored or something. I'm just dumb, and I completely forgot we were doing it. Dobro? Oh. Is this coming along? Good day would be Dober Don. I probably just insulted everybody. I'm so sorry. I didn't means it. I'm just the dumbs. Okay, you can have this under attack. That's pretty normal. How close are we to launching a rocket thing? Percentages are bad. I'm gonna take this. You can have this. It is the maximum. Dan, I don't know that guy. I don't know why we're saying good morning to Dan. I don't know why our whole language is based on this one guy named Dan. I don't get it. Like and subscribe for more recipes, or I don't know. I don't know where that would end up, but that seems like the end of that rant. Is your name Dan? Is your name Dan? You're not Dan by chance, are you? Well, I don't know who this guy is. Just the accent makes it off. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, there's even more there. We got kind of the pick of the litter. I left my tank. Oh no. Hi. Baby, come back. I just nest these up a little bit more. With my complete disregard for ammunition have. It's Raph. A little too Raph. Okay, that looks good. How's everything going on up there? Oh boy. I was really thinking we are gonna need like 4 grabbers. This is a lot of iron. That's a lot of iron. How's the power? Yeah, I would like more power. So what do I need? 2 more smelters? Hey, somebody guessed it. Yeah. It's quiet. A little too quiet. Hey, it's Raph. A little too Raph. Aw, thanks, Nedved. You made my day. Ooksy, I'm having a hard enough time with English, my friend. I think both you and Nedved are accepting a quest line neither of you want to fulfill. Just putting that out there. They've been redoing a lot of the old movies in theaters now. So, like, about 2 months ago, I went and I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 in theaters. And what's really cool is at the front and the back of it, at the very front of the movie and the very end of the movie, there's like a blurb from like the director or the original artist or whatever. It's really, really cool. Like, it's a fine experience. It was a real treat. I think I desperately need 2 more smelters. Yeah, I didn't realize this was going to be this lopsided. I'm delighted it's this lopsided. And maybe more efficiency mods? The thing of it is when it comes to real estate, the flooring is the big problem, right? So more efficiency mods mean less solar panels. Yeah, but in like 3 seconds, I'm going to say it wrong. And then I'm going to make everyone feel bad. I find this reasonable. How many more inserters do I have? 11. Perfect. Bam. So good. So good. We have enough for 2. Actually, I don't need that piece. That looks like that. That looks like that. That looks like that. Okay, so that's about how that's gonna go. I can't say good morning in Slovenian yet. I haven't taught him that one. It was a good day. I gotta really learn Greek again. The only thing I got off of my heritage in terms of speaking Greek is just food. And like all the holiday stuff. I don't know conversational Greek. Because when I was a kid, all I really cared about was just food. You can find 3 more? What, the flooring? Oh, that's fine. Nick, let's see what you said. I like the fact that fart. I don't know how to read that second one. And, oh, translates to luck. Isn't language amazing? Just like in general. I could say it's not hard, but that would be lying. Yeah. The only thing, yeah, that's the only, so like whenever my grandparents would talk, it would just sound like ba 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 spinach pie ba 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 meatballs ba 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 and just like I understand this. I understand these words, but not as much as I should have. Ba 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 butter rice ba 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 and it just nope. It just never I was never really able to hang around them long enough to learn the language. Yeah. It's read the same. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm watching this. It's not... The rocket's not gonna go anywhere because it's not frickin' built. I don't know why I'm staring at it hoping, oh, maybe another 10% happened. No. No, another 10% didn't happen. Full... We should have... Oh. We ran out of stuff to make steel. Oops. Can I have that? Thanks. That's not even a full box. Thank you. Hi, you can have that. And you can have that. If I can have this. That's still not a lot of steel. It's sad how little steel that is. Oh, golly jeez. Gee whiz. Yeah, it's a little sad how little steel that is. Alright, that's chunking away. You can have that. My inventory is actually getting a little lighter. That's good. Okay, it's getting there. 80%. We're getting there. It was 74 when I was down here a second ago. Our base is under attack. Oh gosh, my coffee. No! Oh, it's all cold and weird now. It's okay, I still love you. I still love you, coffee. There we go. I don't know what part of the brain. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. I don't know what part of the brain's sensory gland or whatever is like coffee hot, good. Coffee ice, good. Coffee room temperature, nil point. No points. No thanks. Not sure what that is. Like, I'm not that particular, but it's just like, oh, this has been out for a little longer. I guess I'm not drinking it. Give it to me. I will drink it. I will has. Oh, I wanted to check on uranium. Coffee with ice is delicious. Yeah. You can't go wrong with cold sugar, I'll tell you that. We have a saying here that drinking cold coffee will make you beautiful. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I like it. Same shit for me on any tea, yeah. Things are actually progressing pretty nicely. I'm not going to do anything with that for a while. It was going to become our nuclear setup. $84. Oh my god, let's go. What are you short on? Rocket fuel? Okay, hurry up with that. Wait, are the ratios screwed up now? 0.69, 0.69. Cute. Did I do this way wrong? No, it's not. It's not way wrong. 0.6. Okay, that's a little more even. When coffee sits for a while, it loses its aromatics. Plus it oxidizes to make it more bitter. I never thought of it that way. That's brilliant. I always just looked at it like a temperature thing. It's like, oh, I don't want to drink it now. It's like, why? Because it changed temperature, now you're preferential to it? Come on, it's the same caffeines. It's gonna give you the same giggle and jump. Go for it. But no, the loss of aromatics and everything makes a lot of sense. I did not see it that way. Are we still on small? 20% evolution, yep. I thought you guys were weak to laser. Who's weak to laser? No, you're resistant to laser. Who's the ding-dong that's weak to laser over here? Just eat some coffee seeds. Save time. Just put the coffee seeds into your gums and just let the coffee soak in, or the caffeine soak into the cells. Oh, that made my gums itch, and gums aren't supposed to itch. You're weak to lasers? Okay. Someone in this hizzy is weak to lasers. I couldn't remember who. 92%. Oh my gosh. Also, good day, Quadbit. Delightful to have you. This is so much iron. You do the noise? Get this guy right here. Get this guy right here. Get him. Get him. Hee Yum. You know what? That's also true. Cats are weak to lasers. That's something I've actively been doing with Zenny, because, so yesterday we didn't get the storms we were going to get, but we got a lot of real boomy lightning, and that's what scares Zenny a bunch. So whenever we get storms, I'm trying to desensitize Zenny by playing with lasers and stuff, and like really engaging with them when it's lightning thunder time. And it's also how I desensitize the cats to the vacuum cleaner, is turn the vacuum cleaner on in a different room, go to the room with the cats and play with them, interact with them. Like no one's getting hurt. It's just a really loud noise in another room. It's no big deal, right? And now when I do the vacuum cleaner, what happens is the cats don't sprint out of the room panicked, or if I'm in a different room, they don't freak the F out. They're just like, hey, you're in another room doing a thing. Oh, right, that thing can't hurt us. And then it's no big deal. I want 80 on me at all times, thank you. So it's not that big of a deal now, but yeah. It's something you just gotta do. So yeah, whenever it's thunder, grab the laser pointer. We're gonna, come on kids, let's wrestle for a bit and just, you know, kind of get it out of the brains. Get it out of your brains. I could probably do with more copper. So we're gonna reposition iron in a second here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take care of that first. I have enough on me, that's fine. Thank you. There's a big patch of copper in the north. Well, then get some sleep, my guy. Your health is important. Also, I forgot to ask, how are you doing? Have you recovered neatly? I think the last time I talked to you, you said you were under the weather of sorts. Yeah, I gotta rework everything. The thing is, there's another wing upgrade that's behind White Science. And I kind of want to get that before I put any real mental energy into another rework. But yeah, you're right. It's all gotta get redone. It's 4 p.m. and I gotta go to sleep at 9 p.m. So it's early still. That's fair. You gonna go live for a few hours? Wake yourself up a bit? I'll give you a shout if you're gonna go live. I don't know why I keep asking. Like, I end all my sentences with a question mark. Are you gonna go live? Maybe show off some Twitch stuff? Then you can stay awake a little longer? And then maybe you can play video games? Ow. My voice does not go that high. I think that was a Family Guy skit, now that I think about it. Yoink. Recovered well from the pneumonia. Okay, excellent. Sadly, no, gotta go to the grocery store, but I'm lazy. I get that. Oh, I get that 100%. This is a lot of copper. Woohoo! Yes. Money. Dollar dollar bill, y'all. Am I out of ammo? No, somebody, okay. No delivery. Delivery? Oh, for Uxi's foodstuffs, yeah. I was like, what am I gonna deliver? Copper? Yeah. And the local inhabitants are already getting a little curious. In the south. Nope. No touch. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I need one or two more on the right side. So many power poles. There you go, there you go. Okay, that looks a lot less crap, right? Somebody else has that? Somebody else has that. Okay. That is an amount of copper. Awesome. I'll take all this. Let's get you back up to 1,000. Rocket. Okay, that takes care of that. It'll get those reserves back online. How are we at with a rocket? Still? No? What are we missing? Oh, my eye. Green circuits. You dump 4,000 in a box. You're like, this will handle it for a while. 4,000 is a number of quantity, right? 4,000 green circuits, and you're just like, oh yeah, I made 3 blues. You're welcome. And it's like, that's not good. That's full bad. Where are the reds at? Am I dumb? I thought I had a red stash somewhere. Oh, it was up there clumsy and I removed it. Right. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Okay, that takes care of that. That freed up 2 inventory spots without too much concern. Alright. We got 20 minutes. I want to launch that rocket real soon if we can. 98. Awesome. We are almost there. Yep, so the copper wire is going to get brought up here. This is going to chunk through and make 5 pieces that I need here. And then we'll be able to place the other 2 things. Oh, we're not going to have enough power. So hopefully the efficiency modules will get us through. Oh, that bites. It's 1-to-1 if I remember for green to blue assemblers. Oh, that could be. 1.34? That might be right on the money. 0.5. Oh, these have prod mods in them, so they are slowed. Yeah, that's correct. Deliver. Yes, please. I might shut off the asteroid grabber, and I might shut off the grinder to save power. Those things are stupidly thirsty. What is it? 216 versus 72. Yep. Let's see how far we get with this first. Okay, so that made one of them. That is an irresponsible amount of steel. 115... 186. Okay, that's still... The smelters are still the smart play there. Oh, man. I don't mind that it costs a lot. Like, I don't mind that this is a good strength test. To block us a little bit. Like, if I could just slap together like 6 of these real fast, I think it would have taken a little bit of the thrill away. You know, this is fine. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Yeah, the second the grinder pops on, this goes ape crazy. It's only eating 60? No, it's eating 216. Is it eating 60 idling? No, it's eating 18 idling. Okay, that's fine. Okay. A bit better for more catchers and solar panels below the hub. That's the thing, take a look. Look at how much iron I have. I'm very soon to remove the catcher and the grinder so we can catch up. Like, this mod must have really janked up or whatever the amount of materials. Yeah, I honestly thought at the beginning, because I thought the original ratios or whatever, like, you want like 6 catchers or something and like a grinder or something to like really get the game going, but 1 catcher, 1 grinder, and I have a stupid amount of iron. So you're right, under normal circumstances, but there's just so much. I'm tempted to remove this and just let all this other crap catch up. And it looks like we're kind of good on power now. Maybe we're dipping a little bit when this works. And this doesn't work for that long anyway. So I don't mind if we're hitting, like, we're 100% right now. Everyone's happy, fat, and fed. And then, like, when the grinder kicks on, we're, like, 20% underpowered for 3 seconds. Yep, not even 3 seconds. Like, that's totally fine. We're in a good spot right now. This is just going to be cranking a ton of stuff. We need so much steel. I'm probably going to send up 2 more smelteries. And a crap ton more wire. Maybe 4 more smelteries and a crap ton of wire? 4 more smelteries, a crap ton of wire. 4 more smelteries, a crap ton of wire. 4 more smelteries, a crap ton of wire. Early in the morning. Do accumulators work up here? I've never used an accumulator in space because the power is constant. That's not a bad plan. It's smaller. How much does an accumulator hold anyway? 50 megajoules? 5 megajoules. That's probably enough. How much fits on a rocket though? 50? I mean, for the size, that's not a bad plan. Ooh, stuff's getting feisty upstairs. Oh, I left my tank again? God dang it, man. I'm coming for you, tank. Oh, lasers are gonna be terrible in space. All asteroids have a very strong resistance to lasers. So you kind of need, like, I don't know, laser level 8, 9 or something for it to be, like, worth just, like, other than just using kinetics, I think. Hi. You're coming home with me, friend. But yeah, you're right. We will need accumulators for lasers, even though our main ship has 600 megajoules of storage. I'm not super duper worried about it, but you're right. We will need it. How are you doing? Okay. I don't need that anymore. 32%. Okay, we're already cranking through. I would like furnaces and everything. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. You're absolutely not wrong. Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else do I need up there? Yeah, 4 more smelters for sure. More efficiency modules. How many efficiency modules fit on a boat? Is it 50? It is 50. Okay, I would like another... probably 8 of thems. I don't think I need more grinders or grabbers. I did send up some belts just so I had some belts. As just a in case I needed like a buffer of some sort. Underneath these, don't need them. Not gonna need them for a while. We have extra space platform, oh my god. Yeah, I need to send a ton of wire too. So, there's the 4. Oh, did I check inserters? Golly gee. I will more inserters. Will more inserters. That's a great statement I just threw out there. More inserters will need have. Another 10 is perfect. And then the rest wire? Oh, I need the inserter, or the, One more what? Oh, ad break. Oh, big stretch. Yar. The big stretch. And maybe another grabber. I definitely don't need more grinders. But maybe one more grinder. Or grabber, I mean. Just so much. Hat! Good day, friend. Sorry, you caught me right in the middle of an ad break. Ooh, stretchy stretch. How you doing? Ooh. Have 3 on the platform, so just need 1 inserter. Oh, to make it an even number. I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. So, boop. Now it's an even number. Yep, I get you. I get you. That's fair. Efficiency modules go up. And then wire for the rest of the thing, I think. That's not bad. Just not yeah, there was 7 in the thing already. So 11 puts it to 18. I think we're good on solars. So I've only got 3 deployed? Yeah, I think that's okay. 10 minutes to jump? How are we on oil? Full to the gills, brother. Nice. And we're full to the gills downstairs as well? To the gills, brother! Okay. I'm gonna start low-key packing up. This stuff's not doing anything anyway. Butter. Okay, let's GTFO. Looks like I'm fine with the ad break since I'm oh yeah, right. Sorry, I keep forgetting that. Right. So much whoa, brother. My brother in coal. How you do? Did you run out of greens? You ran out of reds. Fantastic. And greens. Okay. Let's get you set up again. How close are you to a thing? 50%. Okay. We still have a lot of work to do. That's not even that big of a deal. Oh my god, 2 platforms. This is gonna take ages. There's Grecian epics that go faster than this. Okay, that's fine. Can I have this? This goes here. It's nice, cut the power on the mines first, no need to wait. Yeah, that's true. This is going to take a fortnight. I will eventually need more panels, but I think we can get some... I think we've got room for the 2 more smelters. I think we're good for that. Yeah, all the recipes are very heavily steel-bound. It is mucho expensivo. Yeah, incredibly expensive for me to really get much done, and I don't, like I said, I don't mind it. If I'm being crabby about it, it's because a little bit of drama. A little bit of drama is good for TV, right? Something like that. That being said, sweet. Gosh. We're never gonna get out of here. I got 9 minutes. I did mine it. Okay. That's going again. Logistics, so when I went to bed last night, I was kind of mentally planning out what was going on here, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna hit logistics robots. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. But need up 1 tile for the right smelters. Did I mess that up there? So I left this gap open, and I left this gap open. I don't think there's anywhere else I can trim. Oh. I'd have to rearrange it again, but I think we could make some space. Space. Actually, you know what? Don't do that right now. Don't do that right now. This spot is unnecessary. This goes there. There's a spot right here that's non-contiguous. Okay, so I freed up 1 tile. 3. You also get access to the magma to turn iron steel. We do, I think. We do get access to Vulcanus eventually. Vulcanus. But it takes so much metal for us to build the thrusters. I don't know how the thrusters are going to work with this one. It's terribly a ways away. So my original thought of the matter was I want a platform that is cranking out steel constantly. And then I'll worry about it, because the steel is free. Yeah. Well, I also want Logibots, and I also want nuclear. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, in normal circumstances, in the last one I played, Warptorio 2, you warp to Vulcanus. But because one of the requisites is the thruster, maybe we put thrusters on our platform, go to orbit Vulcanus, and then we get another thing that says, hey, you traveled to Vulcanus. Now your warp platform knows how to get to Vulcanus, or something. I don't know how any of that's going to work. And of course there's explosive biters. And green worms? That looks fun. Yeah, other mods handle it a very, very specific way, because the last one didn't have space platforms at all. So we'll see. We're all gonna learn together, that's for sure. 6-minute warning. The coal is the thing I have the most of, so we're gonna hang out over there and pack up whenever we can. That rocket's not gonna be ready by the time I'm chill vibing out here. I need to have it in the teleport database. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, something like that. Or when you unlock Vulcanus, each time you warp, it chooses randomly. That's how, yeah. It's amazing that this subgenre of Factorio has been so predominant that there's been major mod works with it, and I think this is maybe the 6th version of this I've played, but each from like 3 or 4 different developers, so everyone has a different emphasis on things. a different philosophy of how it ought to work. So it's really neat seeing that. So like I've got a lot of what I call preconceived notions in my brain where it's like, well, this is how this worked last time. And then I get to that and it's like, oh, this is not how this works at all. Which is totally 100% fine. But that's why, like I said before, like if it ever comes across like I'm being clumsy, it's because like I know how a thing works. Tap, tap, tap. Wait a minute. This isn't a hammer. This is a claymore mine. Shite. Maybe it keeps you warping where your ship is in orbit. Could be. Yeah, could be. I don't know. We'll see. In olden days, you unlock it, and then it's just now a random research or a random warp target. But we'll see. It's a damn fine hammer. It works 100% one time. Thanks. We gotta pack up the one thing. Copper's what we were really hurting on, anyway. We go check on the rocket. Just wanted to get out of there. Rocket fuel. That's still chunking. It's gonna take a while. Just a while. And we're eating up the LDSs again. It is a great single-use single-use device, yeah. On the interwebs ages ago, somebody put a plastic claymore mine, like a fake claymore mine, on a Roomba or whatever. That's funny. Boop, boop. How much are we pulling? 4.4K? Freaking awesome. Yeah, it does sound like the next Home Alone house demo style. What are they up to? Home Alone 5? This time it's personal. My apartment's rent controlled. I don't give a flip. Boom. Balcony's all messed up. Were you juggling claymore mines again? I was. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. That all hits the bricks. Boop. What happened? There we go. I'll get these. I can help out too. Heck yeah, there goes your deposit. Alright, clean. Clean and done. Thank you. That gets you back. How are you on repair kits? 19. You have 33 bots. That's fine. There we go. Who put anthrax in my Apple Jacks? Brr, 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 brr. Chemical Warfare Edition. This time it's very personal. Are you ready yet? Come on, man. I just need one more bump. One more bump. Oh, we actually have enough for another thing. Give me this again. This goes here. I know you can't build an empty space. I'm not trying to ask you to be non-Euclidean about something. Jeez. I want one platform to be an industrial hub, and that's it. And because of how heavy the iron is coming in, I want something to just crank non-stop steel. That platform is also going to be responsible for white science. If we need a platform to go exploring, that's a different platform entirely. I want one industrial hub. Not that like I need a ton of steel now, because my production capabilities are pretty strong, I think. And that's out of iron. But having, like, steel nonstop is going to be, I think, a nice treat. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. I don't see why you're complaining about the usage of the claymore. I almost instantly deposited some high-end ball bearings everywhere. Should be thanking me. Yeah. Yeah, because in one of the Home Alone movies, didn't Kevin McAllister just dump marbles on the floor? This is dumping marbles on the floor with extra steps. Or, I guess less steps? I guess less steps. Something. Kevin McAllister, I think that was the name? That sounds about right. Floor, wall, ceiling, everything. Those orcs aren't gonna see shit. That's for sure. Alright. Let's just boogie. That's that, that's that. I guess you need more green circuits now that I'm sitting here for a second. Oh, you're also out of copper. It feels like you know this planet. Well, that's good. The dementia hasn't fully set in yet. Give me just a second. Oop, not that. Okay, it looks like it didn't register, so that's great. Iron, copper, whatever. Like I could use more of everything. You get this. Okay, you don't need it. Wish you could build your ship to be a shipyard that produces ships from it. Oh, yeah, cause each ship is its own surface. Yeah, I know what you mean, cause you can't really do that. That would be really dope if you could build an orbital shipyard. Yeah, that sounds super dope. Sounds super dope. Get out of here. Slap it on the butt. Get out of here. Yes. Money. That's what that sounds like to me. Money. Dollar dollar bill, y'all. Okay. Pretty standard. What am I short on? Iron, probably now? I have 120,000 iron plate. It feels like I'm out of iron. Am I close enough? Nah, not gonna bother. Doo-dee-doo. Oh, uranium wouldn't be a bad call. It did not say anything was missing. So, I don't need coal, and I don't need stone. So let me get, yeah, that's a good call. Let me get iron established. We're gonna go check it out. You get the thing? There you go, lads. Look at that. Doo-dee-doo. They're my little dooty-doos. Why do you call them dooty-doos? Because that's the only noise they make. If we're going off the same logic, how did you name that Pokemon? Why is that one called a Raichu? Because it will not stop saying the word Raichu. That's why. This is not complex. Like I usually say, like don't put a lot of thought into the dumb crap I say, because I certainly did not. Cool. Done and deployed. Neat. I'm not going to bother deploying the other side because... Nope. Because I'm going to need it for uranium. We're not pushing enough power for all the drills I want. Oh, I'll bother you. Well, we're gonna do it, just not there. I really, yeah, well, I've been putting speeds. So here's the thing. We get a little guy. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a radar. Oh, crap. It looks like a researcher. And that only pushes about like a megawatt of throughput. If we use one of the harvesting wings, it pushes limitless. So I put down a harvesting wing to get the limitless power, but I still put down the research thing, because that's where I'm pushing my sulfuric acid through. So if I just use one or the other, it's kind of an incomplete process. Also, good day, Cobalt. Whoop, crap. How's the arm? Oop. Uranium off the starboard bow. Port. Port is left. Port bow. Starboard is on the right. Port is on the left. I think. Oh, they really want to giggle my jimmies. They really want to giggle my jimmies. Went out for King's Day almost the entire day yesterday. I hope that treated you well to get out of the house and have a good time. Yeah, oh, poison caps are great for so many things. I think everyone is weak to poison. The only one I'm not sure about is... Huh. No one cares. Awesome. Because poison is poison, not toxic. They're two separate elements? Mana? This doesn't super matter. It's gonna be weird. We're not gonna have so much throughput that we need more than one thing. First time since a few that I'm super tired again. I didn't do anything weird. Existence is weird. Right? Existence as a whole is pretty wild. What were you doing? Breathing? That's pretty wild. You want a taste? Eh? Oh, they're explosive biters. I don't want a taste of that. Nah. You photosynthesize? Now that's wild. You don't have ATP like the rest of us? Weird. Show me your secrets, Magic Man. Show me your secrets. I want to learn the knowledge. The knowledge of the secrets. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, thank goodness. You know what is wild? The rarest mineral in the Milky Way is wood. That is actually pretty surreal, isn't it? Fun facts with Nedved. Learning a science, learning a science. Fun facts with Nedved. Learning a science, learning a science. There you go. You got your own TV show, friend. I'll have to check that later. Okay, now this gets all the speedy boys. Man, the worms are really freaking mad what I'm up to right now. Whoop. No. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. We found the threshold, and that's fine. They're just gonna be angry. They're just gonna be a little angry. Is this the right? I'm using myself as a guinea pig here. Okay, that's safe. It's fine. We're pulling so much uranium. I don't know if I want to mess with it because they're explosive biters, but I probably will do that. Can I make some poison? Not with what I have on hand. Oh, this actually is almost saturated. That's frickin' dope. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay. Yeah, that's entirely true. I guess I'm only going to be here for a limited time, so an extra 10 or 20% evolution doesn't really bother me. I'm going to take you with. I'm going to get some poison capsules. We're going to mess up that place per good. I think I just don't have green circuits on me. 10? 10 would be pretty dope. I do not need a lot to clear a base. 10 will be dope, thank you. Then be proactive, and I freaking knew it. You can have this. How far are you? That's working. Oh, what percent? 12? That's fine. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Yep. That's got a lot of chunking to do. How many platforms am I missing? 13? Yikes. Okay. Slow starts. Slow starts, but we'll be fine. I have AP rounds. I would like more AP rounds. AP rounds are up here. Hi. Little for me, and my tank makes 3. It's down here. Well, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! You can have that. Okay. We are definitely going to save the game. I'm not losing another vehicle because I'm an idiot. And I'm about to lose another vehicle because I'm an idiot. Okay. Someone round the outside wants to play. Okay. The juices marinate a bit. High explosive rounds? Yeah, I don't have any tank stuff. I don't have any tank munitions. I really should do that, yeah. That's a good call. Yep, this is why I have armor. How you doing, idiot? Or shielding. This is why I put you just need a little shielding. You don't need a ton of shields, just something. You make sure you've got good power gen and a little bit of shielding, and you're good to go. Okay, that was easy. I've lost. If Ben were still here, they could testify on my behalf that I have lost in the last season when I played with Ben. I lost 4 epic tanks and a legendary because I got too close. Oh, hee hee, like that. That'd be funny, I think, for the first like minute and a half, and then it'd be like, okay, now I just don't want to do combat anymore. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Let's refill some boxes. Knew you were getting low. I knew you were getting a little low. There's copper in the west. Let's top that. Oh, we're not doing any research right now. Yeah. So the LDSs need. Yep, there you go. That's still ka-chunking away. 24. Okay, what is our next shipment? I don't have another shipment planned. We actually have solars. We've got a ton of construction stuff. I would like probably 2 more grabbers. I would definitely like 2 more grabbers. Take that. The grabbers are a little too complex for... I don't have any blue circuits, do I? How many did I need? Okay, 10's not bad. There's iron on the copper line. No! Where did I put it? Iron plates on that copper line. Uh-oh. Where? Not here. This is fine. Oh, yep. Boop. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there's still? Ah, you get over here. The funny thing is I would have never noticed it because it was just on the one side. So the factory would have just kept working anyway? I think that's funny. Oh, the inserter... Oh, damn it. Maybe the inserter does have an iron plate. It shouldn't, because it should read what the, No. It should read what it's inserting into, and then be like, well, I don't need to grab this. If it wasn't inserting into something, it could have absolutely had it. No, you good, man. It's a combination of 2 things. One, I'm going kinda quick, and the second thing is I'm probably streaming at garbage resolution. It says 1080. I think it's 1080. My bad eyesight says 1080, but I'm sure when it comes around, it's like, enjoy a full high quality 9 frames a second. Here, just get this out of my inventory. Thank you. Time for a coal run. Filter the box to only accept. Yeah, but I don't want to do... I'll have to do that everywhere. I don't want to do that everywhere. I should definitely do that everywhere, though. It's 1080, but I'm on a phone. That's fair. My internet quality is tepid at best. And I pay a disgusting amount of money for it because it's the only service we have. It's called a monopoly. And it is a lot less fun than you'd think. Okay, there's that. What else am I working on? It's 1080, but it's on a 4K monitor. That's fair. What I always do is set up filtered offloading to my trains to my belts. Yeah. Like, these are all really fair takes. I should do that. But it was just a one-off click. I think we have enough steel to do research. That's white. Oh, all that is white. More productivity? Actually, nothing here really interests me. We decided we wanted yellow science first, right? For more damage and stuff. What do we need for... Right, advanced processing is agri-science. Drats. Oh yeah, more worker stuff. Cargo size, speed, yeah, we're definitely going yellow first. That's all, okay. I'm not gonna worry about that. Loaders can be filtered, yep, that's not true of all loaders though. But yeah, these can be. The last loaders I played with cannot be filtered, cannot be wired, cannot be circuit controlled. You can't, like, they just unload and that's it. That's another thing I gotta get used to. Yep, let's do another circuit run. Yoink. That, how many reds you got? Good. How many are you short? 11. Yeah, this is a long process. 2 more. Oh, I already have 4 more queued up. It's kind of the weird thing about TVs, right? They've kind of, in general, been blasé. I don't know what the right word is. There, limit that. Get this steel in the steel box. We'll just do some arbitrary research. I've got more than enough materials now. I don't think I use my TV at all unless I have company over. And then watch a movie on that or something. But yeah, in general, not really. How is our oil reserve? I'm sure we're probably working through it pretty good right now. Could use more, sure. Don't need more. That's looking frickin' dope. Yes, through the doggo. Yep. Yep, that all makes sense. 106 shiny. Dang. we could easily start nuclear. Oh, I have enough steel. Let's do that. Yeah. We actually have the materials. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. What do I need for 2 reactors? Copper and reds. Okay. Well, you're not going to believe this. I have enough of that. Hat's parents do have the cutest doggo. Yeah. Maybe do the math and the water requirements. Water requirements are a nil. They're a nil problem. Because we got the water. So this is a nil variable, which is delightful. Yeah. The other thing I miss of other mods are trading, some sort of trade stations. There's no trade stations in this one, which is sad. Yeah, it's time for a power-up. Okay, I don't know how to build these, so I kind of just do them really loosey-goosey. Let's see here. Start with 10. I'm going to need a bunch of that. What do I need for turbines? Copper and a crap ton of iron. Awesome. We has. My friend, we has. Start with 20 of that. Please do not make gears, and please do not make pipes. We're getting there. 30 minutes to warp. Awesome. Oh, nuclear's gonna feel so good. Start bringing water from the space station. I mean, we could launch down ice, and then there's a once you get ice messed with or whatever, there's ice to water. Unless we only learn about that at Fulgora. We might learn about that in Fulgora? I think that's a Fulgora thing, is when we learn that. Yeah. Something. But yes, it is useful as a backup. If I didn't have infinite, I agree, a backup would be good. However, if I run out of infinity, I've got way harder problems than I should just probably stop playing automation games in general. Well, that's kind of a weird thing. What happened in other mods is Warptorio 2, to be clear, Warptorio 2 had a floor. There was a gardening floor. So here, there's another one. It goes down to the garden level. So you don't really deal with spoilage. It's all already part of the ship. So I don't know how the hell this is going to work. Water is infinite. There is no logic in Factorio or any part of the game to limit. Yeah, sorry, I should have made that more clear. Cobalt around the outside, around the outside, around the outside, all the water. Factorio, by and large, does not have rules for depletion for water. There are mods that deplete water for you, free of charge. That can be a thing. But not vanilla. It's not a default thing in vanilla. You need just a dumpster ton of reds. Hi. And just, thanks. Oh, that was enough. Boop. Yeah, it's all good. No worries. Some games really, really, really care about limited resources like that, and some don't care at all. Where are we out of Kabang Bang? Both places. We got 28 minutes. I plan on sitting here as long as I possibly can. Dipping into uranium like this is just... We're just building more and more energy resiliency. That's all that's happening. Can you... And one more time. Danke. Let's go. Yep. Ammo. There's your 1,000. And repair packs 30. Awesome. Whoop whoop. That's good. That's good. That's swell. We're looking real good. Yeah. Aside from the steel costs for building a space station, this has been, I think, generally one of the more relaxing versions of this that I've played. I think Warptorio 2 was really rough, but it was a lot of fun. This is still a lot of fun, but I kind of feel the difficulty curve has been a little more... I'm not going to say easy, but it's been a little more generous. I'll phrase it like that. It's been a little more generous. if anyone wanted to give this style a try, I think I would recommend this mod specifically. Not to say the other ones are bad. But like I said, I kind of feel like, well, we've also been through this 6-7 times or whatever, so I do have at least a little bit of experience behind it, but still, a lot of fun. This has been an absolute treat. Yep. And are we out of reds? Are we backing up on blues? No way. What is going on here? Oh, we caught up on LDSs. Alright. I mean, I saw that coming, I guess. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Steel, copper, plastic. Easy. I got a ton in one burst. I got a ton of friend requests. And nothing in common. I don't know you. You're not part of the Steam gaming community. You're not part of, like, you know, just nothing. I feel really bad turning someone out like that and just be like, nah, I don't know you. But it's kind of the state of the world we live in. How much do you pay for 1 kilowatt hour? I'm not entirely sure. The prices have gone up recently, though, for reasons I'm not willing to get into. Garbage truck. I have to look up my energy bill. I think I've got a bill and a pile of papers here. Garbage truck. Oh, a bit of a sneeze. Yikes. For some reason, the U5 Discord is having all the bots in like 3 days, 8 bots trying to friend me. Yeah. I mean, everyone should try to friend HatDatSat. Dude's amazing. But also, the harassment from bots is unwarranted AF. Okay, we're getting pretty close here. I'm gonna do this. I do want... What did I say? Two more grabbers is what I wanted. Well, we're gonna send up 2 more grabbers. Probably a giga crap ton more wire. And we'll see what we can do about that. I can't find anything in this pile. There you are. Grabbers do not require efficiency modules. That doesn't help. How many missing? 8. We're getting there. We are getting there. Oh man, Megacycle. Probably 2 more solars. More solars are going to be necessary when we get to chemical plants and do that whole thing anyway. Oh, actually, I'll need more assemblers for white science. Do I have space for all the wire? I should. I should have space for another full wire guy. Yeah. Yeah, should do. "22 minutes to boost." I do want 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for white science, I need ice, iron, carbon. We have iron. Carbon comes from grinding carbon asteroids. Ice comes from grinding ice asteroids. So we'll just have to change the... Well, it'd be nice to have 2 more grinders, but I don't think I've got the space or the energy for that, so we're just going to really concentrate on steel and wire for a while. 4 more assemblers are what I'm going to need to make the space science, so it's something I'm going to have to send up eventually anyway. How item dense are circuits? 2,000 isn't bad. 1,000 isn't bad considering the density of the item. I was tempted to send up electric circuits and then just start making this crap. Yeah. Maybe? Feeling kind of simple right now. How many inserters we got up there? 14, that's enough. We're good on solars for a while. I don't think I'm super... I guess we'll just send up more wire, right? Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. More green... more efficiency. Maybe. Maybe? Productivity is not really an issue, nor is speed, because both require more energy. Copper plates is more dense than copper wire. Not in this mod. I can send up 1,000 copper plate, which is 2,000 copper wire, or I can send up 4,000 copper wire. So copper wire is twice the density. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Like, there's a lot of things that are just shifted slightly about this mod and this pack. So you're correct under normal circumstances. Also, building the platform requires an insane amount of steel. Like, an insane amount of steel. So, like, that's why this part of the game is just going to take a while. Once we build one of these platforms... Like good automation games, once we build one of these platforms, it'll be real easy for us to make more, because steel won't be an issue. But until then, steel is just going to be a real pain in the rumps. I think I'm fine with sending this. Yeah, how you doing? Merp. Okay. I should have probably sent up a little bit of flooring just to catch this up, but that's okay. Still tempted to scrap the grabber, throw it on a solar panel just so we can muscle through some of this. Maybe. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Will you try to set up a permanent Vulcanist base? I don't know how that works in this one. I'm not too sure how the... Hang on. Platform size. I don't see a research that makes it permanent. I don't know if research... So let's take a look at Gleba. Because Gleba's going to be the biggest pain in it because of the time. So you get the fruit, you get the nutrients, you get the bioflux, you get the agriculture science. Like, I'm not seeing like a... Tree seedlings, Electra platform upgrade. I'm not seeing like a warp stuff home thing. Oh, what's this? Dimensional agriculture towers. Unlocks the dimensional agriculture towers dedicated to specific seeds. These towers automatically send fruits, receive seeds from base, and draw current from base. Okay, so there is some mechanics. So I still don't understand what this means. Does this mean I get a permanent Gleba settlement? Or, yeah, I don't know how this works. So, Warptorio 2, when you warp to Vulcanus, if you warp to 3 other places and then Vulcanus that 4th time, Vulcanus resets. The whole surface resets. So when it comes, that's kind of the thing, is like I won't know how it works until we get there. That being said, if you go to Vulcanus and you deploy stuff, you can't place solar panels on Vulcanus's surface. So there's like a really limited way you could keep power there. You could stick with kinetic damage, But the thing is, if you can't power the drills, kind of who cares? Like, I mean, the whole purpose is to stick around and, like, have automagic mining, so you go back and you're like, shit, yeah, tons of tungsten. Tons tungsten. But it doesn't, you know, like I said, each mod kind of handles this whole thing a little differently. I am going to get up and stretch proper. Staff finished mashing the mash, walked back to the bedroom, see Vader eating most of the meat in the salad. Aw, sad. Well, if I can build a space platform above Vulcanus and drop ice, maybe? But, like, yeah, I won't really know until we get there. But I'm gonna get up and stretch. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna leave the game run. So, burp. I'll be back in a tick. And I am back. Ooh, okay. Let's put that away. I'm not happy with him for that. Clearly he was loving it, yeah. They watched some Factorio before stream. Rampant fix, so yeah, Rampant is a different thing entirely for sure. Cosmic gonna go make some food. Excellent. I hope it is delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm kind of amazed the game isn't yelling us about... It's about to. Do I have any more copper? There's tons of copper to be smelted. It's just iron is taking precedent, yeah. We got 12 minutes. I'm not going to bother relocating anything now. How's this coming along? Soon. TM soon. How much is left? 5? Oh my god. It takes so long. Here I was like, I'm gonna have like 5 platforms all making steel, and I'm having a problem with just getting one online. Do we have flooring? Like, I will send up 50 flooring. I'll freaking do it, man. You're out of green circuits again? Sweet. I was like, we're gonna get to Logi science within like the first hour of stream, no problem. And that did not happen. It is gonna continue to not happen at all. You can have some of that. You have all this. Like, okay, so what is it for just like bad mental math from what I remember? You need a grabber to grab ice and carbon and metal, which I might need just like the one grabber. Fine. I need a crusher. We could set it to change its recipe based on what we have available. Fine. That's not too terribly complex. So one crusher, one grabber. I need some chemical plants. Well, that's for fuel. Actually, I don't need the chemical plants. I think I just need the assemblers because we're already making iron. So, like, I'd like a little bit of extra before I get into that because that's a lot of space that's not expanding the line anymore. That's where I'm kind of drawing it. It's like, that doesn't help me expand the base any further, so we're gonna wait on that. And I am officially out of copper. Again, we have a lot of copper sitting in... I need steel. We have a lot of copper sitting in to be processed. It's just not in the front line right now. Remember how I was going to work on nuclear power and then I just completely forgot about it? Just say with a package it goes the original recipe, lower on the package. Yes. Yes, I do. That should be, there should be a law against that. We got 9 minutes. This is full of uranium. Holy buckets. Can I... No, I can't. Okay. What are you out of? Copper? I knew it. Okay. We're gonna shut down this uranium thing. We're good for a while. We are good for a while. Okay. Yeah, uranium, my uranium. Oh, holy crap. Okay. We're good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you for... Yeah, so long, and thanks for all the fish. I'll just let that bleed out the line. I just added one more near uranium. So yeah, that's probably the plan. I need the main line to be flowing, and the problem is it's no longer flowing. Go get them, my pretties. Was there any oil? I don't think I saw any oil. There is oil down there. How many time? We got 7 minutes? I'm not gonna bother. Oh, crap. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. We gotta help the other base. Actually, what we can do is this. I keep forgetting I can do that. Nope. Nope. What did you do? No. Nope. Nope. No, I accidentally clicked the thing. Don't worry about it. Keep forgetting you can just put the order back on the turrets. I'm trying to move the map. There we go. Okay, we good? The green spicy rocks must... I keep calling it Tiberium. Because reasons. Okay, I'll purge the box. We'll fill the ammo. That's 1,000. Thanks. We'll head to the left. There are Tiberium mods. Yeah, I've always wanted to give them a try. I don't know why I don't or haven't. 3 turrets to go, set up a blueprint, 4 turrets being supplied by 1 supply chest. That's... I can't because I don't have a requester chest. Oh, I think I see what you mean. But then I'd have to manually supply the chests. I don't have Logi. I don't have Logitech yet. So all I do is I have the blueprint that it feeds in 10. So you could do this, you could have it so you can see the little icon. I feed in 10, and the reason why I'm good for 10 is 10's about a good number. It buys me a little bit of time. Too high of a number, and the bots take too long to fill the turrets, and I want the turrets to be rapid deploy style. So 10 is good. When we get more like speed and capacity, I'll change it to like 15, 20, and then it won't be a big deal at all. Oh my god, we built another thing. We're 3 short. And then we can start concentrating on solar panels. That's a lot of wire. And each stack of wire, each 200 stack of wire is only worth 4 tiles. Yeah, but the second I need another blueprint, my brain breaks. That's the problem. When I say I'm kind of a ditzy idiot, it's not like a disparaging statement like, oh, I'm dumb and no one likes me. That's not it. It's, I understand my limitations. You know what you're getting when you're playing with me here. There's a clear distinction. The second I need 2 things to do one thing, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna click the wrong thing 100% of the time. But you're right. A second blueprint would make that easy. If we do belt-based rapid deploy, or if that'd be annoying. I mean, wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Yeah, after nuclear power, just use lasers, yeah. This is starting to stutter a little bit. Playing with you, that's new. Some people want to. And I feel bad for them. Like this. Yeah, so it'd be a high, heavy voltage or high whatever it's called. High wire. Big electric pole, right. They're usually used for high voltage. That's why I call them high voltage lines, right? Aw, thanks, Hat. We're packing up really slow. Okay, everyone in. Get in. That. $1,000 rounds. Awesome. I think we got everything. We've got nothing to gain by hanging out here, so let's just go. We have an amount of iron. Who would have thought? Oh, I'm gonna go refill steel. Thick jungles, rich resources, and lurking dangers. Welcome to Amazonia. I mean, I'll take it any day you want to throw this at me, because it's been easy. High voltage master, conspiracy to keep us away from wireless electricity and big... Yeah, it's a conspiracy of big wire. It's a bigger conspiracy of large voltage. Big wire's younger, hotter subsidiary. Yep. Don't be perpetuated by the lies, slanderous activities of big wire. Okay, I require... Speaking of wire, I require copper. No, the copper's in a crappy place. I'm gonna also look for oils. Copper and oil, baby. Abbreviated as coil. Just straight north. AC is also fake. High key some electricity, but just continue forward. Need more sauce. Hello, friend. Hope you're doing well today. Staying happy, staying healthy, and staying hydrated. I'm not gonna harvest an isthmus worth of copper. Get out of here. No, that's what that's called. You learned something new today. It's an isthmus. It's really hard to say though. Ooh, that's copper. Oh baby, that's copper. Holy cow. Yoink. La yoink. I'll take that. Whale oil? Actually, that's something that I've talked about with some folks when it came to Captain of Industry modding. That I'm not promoting whale oil, but before the fishing stuff that was added, I was kind of wondering why there wasn't more like introductory fuel stuffs. And you kind of go right from, you start with diesel and it's just diesel. I always wondered why there wasn't more like nautical, naval, traditional resources or whatever. And like I said, I'm not pro whaling or anything, just it's always weird. And sorry, that should be the last garbage truck of the day. Last truck of the day. This is so much copper. This is shenanigans level of resources for sure. That's gonna set me real happy. Before oil, it was whale. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there should have been like a derivative lamp oil stylized fuel source to make it a little more of a cleaner transition. I don't know what word I'm really looking for here is, but like, yeah, that's kind of my opinion. There should have been something like that. And so you got dirty unprocessed whale oil, and then maybe better alternative oil, and then you get into diesel and kerosene and butane, like whatever you want after that. I'm not a chemist or anything, so I don't know what the actual verbiology is, but something like that. Doop-doo-doo! Yeah. Run Stenson, welcome, friend. There is so much copper here. If I don't have 3 saturated lines, I'm going to be pretty sad about this whole thing. And I have some radars. We're actually going to do some of this. Not that I need anything. I would like more oil. These are not quite saturated. So we're going to make sure these the saturated. And then I'll shenaniganize myself doing something else. Banana gun turret in the way. Whale oil before they discovered black gold. Texas tea. Let me tell you about our family. Well, how'd that go? The Beverly Hillbillies. Settling up in Beverly Hills, that is. Okay, good. Defended. That is a disgusting amount of copper. That's gonna last me 2 jumps. About 2 jumps. Whale oil is actually easier to process. Yeah. I'm also kind of amazed, like, in that same regard, there wasn't whale meat or something. Like, that would be an interesting change-up, because in captive industry, it goes right to potatoes. Or whatever. Right? Again. not mad about or whatever. It's just I'd like to see a little more, maybe a little longer, a little more in the early game. I kind of feel like I could slap down 5 research facilities and beat through like the first level of tech, and it's like, okay, that took literally an hour, and now I don't have to think about that anymore. Not that I'm gonna get back into Captain of Industry, for reasons I'm also not gonna go into. But like, it's one of those things that I really appreciate the beginning game of games. Like how soon are we getting onto something else, and how much am I enjoying the old stuff? Let me tell you about a story about a man named Jeb. Jeb was right, J-E-B. Whale meat is absolutely disgusting. I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was yum yum good eats, but it would be cool to see a little more transitionary kind of stuff. That's what I'm saying. You're out of plastic and you are sad. You can have this crap I don't want. You out of greens? Of course. Oh, because we're out of copper. Oh, plastic. Heh. Sounds good, friend. Once you go live, I'll be more than happy to give you a shout so folks can check you out for the EU5. Ba-ba-bum. That I'm out. Never mind. I like to have a little bit of stuff on me. We're 75% through another rocket, though. That's Bonzer. Killed out of sheer spite. That sounds about right. But that's how you get a lot of great drama and theater, right? I could do a thing well, or I could do it exceptionally well out of pure spite. I could see that being a conversation piece. Hey, we got our other smeltery online. How are we on power? Yay, we're redlining! Can I, you throw me down one of those? No you cannot. I cannot afford any of that. How much wire do we got? We got so much wire. Yep, that's just gonna take a while. That's all that's gonna happen. That's just gotta take a while. We do have another rocket ready. I got 2 options. Tell you a story about a man named Jed. Oh, it was Jed. I thought it was Jeb too. Poor mountaineer, how he kept his family fed. Out of one searching for some food, up jumped Ellie Mae in... Oh, okay, I'm not reading the rest of that. I don't think that was the lyrics to the song, and just as a friendly reminder, I'd like to keep things well above the belt. So, please no mentioning of any of that. Sure, I thought that was the lyrics to the song for a second. I was joyed that somebody found the lyrics, and that's not what I wanted. Sounds good, Hat. I'll be more than happy to give you a shout once it says you're live. That goes there. Like that. You can have this. Oh, so I've got 2 options. I can either send up more platforms to expedite this guy. I think it is until about food. Yeah, I think so. I'm glad I caught it. Hey, thanks for the hydrate and stretch. Where's my water? So fixated on coffee for the first 4 hours of existing every morning that I don't even regard water as being real. Tacos! I don't think I'm gonna have tacos for dinner, but that would be nice. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Hat. There we go. They are playing EU5 currently. Is anyone else going live in like the next 4 hours? I'll be more than happy to shout them out. I don't know if anyone else is... I don't know if anyone else goes live when I'm currently live. The thing is, like, it's been great meeting so many awesome people virtually, but the thing is, everyone's got like the same damn streaming schedule. And the relationship also changes when you are streaming and stuff yourself. Right? That it's like, you don't become a consumer anymore because the time you were spent consuming, you're producing. Kind of a thing? Like, that's kind of the... Yeah. There's so many friends I have that are like, did you check out Brabara's YouTubers? And I'm like, no, because I'm too busy trying to find a job and I'm making my own stuff. Like, again, it's another, not trying to be disparaging or anything. Like, it's not like, because they suck, that's why. No. It's literally just, I've got my own stuff I'm watching. So it makes it a little difficult, right? Because, like, there's a lot of people I want to support. There's a lot of people I'd like to hang out with and be in their stream, be in their element. That would be awesome. Because you get to see what they're about, and it's nice to meet people. I'm an introvert, but I'm on the wrong floor. I'm an introvert, but I like to be like a social-ish person. As long as I can do it from my chair, awesome. Yeah, I didn't, because I'm also, yeah. And, oh my god, I'm bad at this game. And, like, to be even more clear, my take isn't, well, why are you watching them? You should be watching me. But it does feel like a bit of a social disconnect, because they're like, you're watching... Oh, Scrim Scrammer made a claymore out of staples? That's incredible. Did you see it? No. Why not? Because I need to, like, eat and sleep, and I like to do other things. I don't have enough time to watch everything. So it's weird that the role changes because you're now a supplier, right? Like, it's different when you're buying the weed off of somebody. And then it's like, that dude's retiring. Now you are the one who's selling the weed. And there's a whole ritual for that. It's like the queen knighting somebody. Is this oil? Oh, bruv, how much? Okay, alright. We're gonna get our big boy pants on and slap around some baddies. Scrim Scrammer is an absolute legend. I think their community's called Scrim Scrammians. This base is gigantic. I'm gonna let you guys work it out. You should also make a cake. I think that's a fair state. I think everyone should make a cake. What's everyone doing the next ad break? Ad break in 45 minutes, folks. We're all making a cake. Put on your baker's hat and your lacquer pants or whatever. We're all making a cake. Bonk. I didn't bonk it. Bonk, 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 bonk. Robit. Come back, Robit. You shouldn't be repairing when Pappy's in combat. You shouldn't be repairing the ship while Pappy's in combat. This is how I lose my beautiful robo babies. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, we are taking a fair amount of damage. And this rock is gonna kill me. How many hit points does it have left? 62 out of 2,000? You absolute crazy kid. Repair the ship and repair the boat. Which direction am I facing? Okay. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I don't think yeah, you know what? I gotta purge like this whole thing out. The oil comes a little too far in. Okay, retreat. We're doing really well on power. I think I might switch out power with, or some solars with another laser turret or something. Oh, the armored biter spawners are even armored. I should have figured that out, but man, it's a very much larger thunk noise when you hit the armored ones. You hit the regular ones that aren't armored, and it's like, you scuffed my paint, you absolute jerkwaffle. And you hit the armored ones, and it is, oh my god, I think I ran over a mammoth. It's a very, very meaty thunk noise. Okay. Clear? Clear. Alright, where's this oil at? Okay, we're gonna walk out of here with a stupid amount of lumber. I don't think I need all this cleared out, but if you could just get started, that'd be dope. Guys, there's stuff so much closer. I think there's a mod that changes that. Forgot what it's called. I think it's something like Mine the Close Stuff, Idiot, or something. I forgot what it's actually called. It's probably something fancier, like proximity rule detection when integrating with objects from distance varialized spaces. I like my version better. Mind the close stuff, idiot! I like namings of things that are just directly to the point that even if someone does not know what the game's about or anything, could find that mod and be like, I don't need any instructions, I understand what this means. What does this mod do? What's it called? Mind the close stuff, idiot? Yeah, I think you can figure it out by context clues. Okay, there's that. It is a solid name. Yeah. Okay, so we have copper. We have a fair amount of oil happening. Are any of you worthy of speed mods? 37, 47, 50, 65. I'm not even going to check the other ones. 50, 57, 57. There it is. It just went yellow. Okay. So, that is stuttering like crazy, which means our major storage is full. Yep. It's thirsty. It's thirsty. How's this coming along? Oh, we just saw a new panel get placed. Oh, it's like an anime name with 50. Yeah. What's the longest one? That time I got reincarnated as a slime or whatever. And that's not even the longest one. I'm trying to think. There was one. It was like, the time I became an evil overlord because I was struck by a vehicle, and that's the reason why the kingdom is bad with money management or something. It's just like, what? It's an isekai. Oh, okay, right. Got it. I think titles of anime should just be from now on just like genre and then overreaching plot. Isekai, comma, the comma, or no, the comma goes at the end, right? So isekai, comma, time I was struck by a vehicle. Oh, but it's not called a vehicle. It's called a mechanized steed. Because we're fantasying it up, right? We're making a fantasy thing. It's not a car, it's a mechanized horse. So the one time, oh no, not the. Isekai, comma, one time I was struck by a mechanized steed and revolutionized the agriculture properties of a failing kingdom, comma, the. Boom. Name it that. I'll know exactly what's going on. There was a different isekai that I saw because a friend recommended it, and like after about 10 minutes I was like, this is a lot less PG than I was hoping, and I'm not so sensitive I need it to be PG, but I did not realize what I was walking into. Like, this is a little more rough than I thought this was gonna be. I'm probably gonna go watch something else. Just warn me so when I walk into it, it's not like, what is this? I should not be seeing this in front of my cats. This is a bit much. Yeah, Truck Coon, why? I'll just take all the plastic. We have a lot of petroleum. Awesome. We're out of greens because I haven't moved copper in a hot minute. Oh, right. So back to the conversation at hand. We have two real main options. One is expand the primary platform, which I think I'm going to do. And the second one was start a new platform, but it would take so dang long for it to get anywhere with that. In any reason, it's nice. My ridiculous reincarnation. Yep. That. I'm not even going to try to pronounce any of that because I'm going to insult somebody, and that's not what I'm here for. After 100,000 years of training in a super difficult dungeon, it became the world's strongest. The weakest incompetent gains the upper hand. Yeah. There's a subplot inside of your plot. Like, there's just like, yeah, comma, other maybe completely unrelated conversation piece. Yeah. That's it exactly. Oh, man. The character, so most of the isekais start with individual getting hit by a truck and dying. So the name of the truck character that it's affectionately known as is Truck Coon. Because that's how they start. I was a kid who did nothing but stayed at home and played video games and watched the television. I always wanted my life to be more fulfilling, but never had the chance. But now, I was going out to meet some friends at an ice cream social event, and I never saw the truck coming. That. Yeah, the new game Dungeon Raid Deluxe came out, and I knew I wanted to be the first to hit the high score hundreds, or I don't know how games work anymore, it doesn't matter. I played for 13,000 hours, and my parents stopped by 3 times to bring me microwave lasagna, which was really nice, but I died from malnutrition anyway because I'm a schmuck. I didn't even eat the food. I disrespected that lasagna through and through. Because I didn't even eat the lasagna. Yeah, there you go. You've seen the first 2 episodes of every isekai now. There should be an isekai. One person gets isekai'd 6 or 7 times. Konosuba is kinda like that? Maybe? I don't know, that's a weird one too. Faceless businessman is the main character archetype, yeah. Speaking of, like, fantasy D&D-esque campaigns, I'm really looking forward to frickin' Delicious in Dungeon. Really looking forward to that. Oil looking good. 22 a minute. We're almost filling a tank every minute. Frickin' dope. Yeah, we're gonna stick around for as long as we can about this. We build another panel? Come on with this! There's one, but to get skills every time instead of friends, yeah. How much is the ammo? How's the ammo doing here? I haven't touched this ammo box in like 7 jumps. Little low. 400 ammo plus what's on the line? I would call that pretty low. Aye. That's 1,000. That's great. I really cannot wait for White Science. I honestly did not think it was going to take this long for us to get to Space Science. Yeah, we'll get there. I think I have enough steel. I think I'm gonna jumpstart this process a little bit. Space Science. I go by color. Color is how I read things better. So it's White Science. Oh, come on, Cobalt. You're better than that, I think. Maybe. I'm actually going to expedite this a little bit. You can have that, and some, oh, you have tons of copper. Yeah, I know. Okay, so that's going to make more platform. We're going to pop up another fitty. Ran away from bear, dodged an explosion at a construction site, escaped the Yakuza at the station, you got hit by a truck and finally meteorite fell on you, yeah. Welcome to... Welcome to what qualifies for in-depth storytelling nowadays. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Alright. We have steel up there. We've been doing no science at all. Which is nice. It's been a nice break. I don't think I really need to worry about anything for the next 26 minutes. We've got oh, nuclear power. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna keep drinking up that oil. Can I get this? Make sure plastic is full to the gills, and it's empty. Look at that timing. A little bit of rhyming. Look at that timing. Ever get the door you open to walk through for getting ice out of the basement while closing your eyes and falling down the stairs? Yeah. These are all just very indirect ways of saying, hold my beer. That's all this is. This is modern storytelling for the phrase, hold my beer. Yeah. Food face, do it. Do the food face. Self-care is so important. Kids, don't forget about food face. The monster that comes after you if you don't eat food. It's a real thing I just made up. Alright, that's still doing that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, we'll launch another rocket. We'll redesign the thing a little bit. No, I don't have any. You're stealing somebody else's tacos. Steffi is stealing tacos from some unsuspecting children's. Today can't decide if it wants to be overcast and crappy or sunny and crappy. The most normal that I remember is hitting floor. Yeah, hitting a floor on the head or slipping inside or outside of the shower. Yep, that's fairly normal way to get yourself a fun cushion. Yeah. Because if anything, if Hanna-Barbera cartoons of a bygone era have taught me anything, it's as a child, concussions are hilarious, and they are not. Bugs Bunny hits Elmer Fudd over the head, yet again with a frying pan. Hilarity ensues. This is not probably a good lesson for children. That's not even Hanna-Barbera, that's Looney Tunes. But still to point, probably not the best life lesson you want to teach the childs. But of course, in the same regard, folks will have the argument or conversations like, see, cartoons teach violence. I'm like, I'm not a violent person. I watch the hell out of cartoons. Person has permanent brain trauma from slipping in the bathroom. Well, there you go. There's the most normal. It's been peer reviewed. Funny to everyone but the sufferer, just like the funny, but yeah. Yep. I'm not a promoter of violence. If anything, I like cartoony violence. It's not like I'm threatening to hit you. No, I'm gonna kick you to the moon. That's funny. You're not funny, but still. Stacks to a hundo. Stack it there. How you doing? Rocket is not ready. Oh! It auto-launched. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, fine and fair and good, but like, I'm gonna put one thing in a rocket, and a rocket's like, oh, you need one thing? Launch. It's gonna be like, no, there's so much more I could have loaded. Okay. Power online. Power online, hell yeah. Okay. So... did I send up another grabber? I sent up 2 more grabbers. I sent up all the grabbers. Hi, you're gonna look like... that. Ish. Okay. To be fair, I can laugh about everything as long as I have zero influence over it. I guess so, right? What is it? Comedy is tragedy over time or whatever? What we're gonna do is we're gonna start moving these. These go back here. Because this is a lot of front real estate I want to keep. Yeah, I know you can't build an empty space, ding dong. Okay, try that. Yeah, I'm gonna put another one like here. It won't be that effective, you don't think? There we go. Now we're kicking. Somebody grabbed oxide. Here's how we're gonna fix that. Oxide and this. And there we go. Back into space. Back into space with you. Cool. Okay, we have 17 extra chunks, which is still not a lot of chunks. Oh, this is not... The word's not infuriating. But the lack of, like, forward progress is definitely a thing. We're gonna move this guy like that. Go here. Okay, it just decided it didn't want to play, and that's fine. There you go. Oh, I see. You were missing a chunk. The space platform has to be 100% contiguous. You can't have gaps. So this gap right here is because this is open. If I do this, you can see the green where it wants to be placed. So there's a gap right there. This also has a gap right here. So I'm saving a bunch of tiles by trying to trim up area. So the platform has to be contiguous. How much do I have now? 18? That's not bad. Where am I getting carbon? Oh, I see. I'm getting the carboniums, and I don't want the carboniums. Let's do this again. I'm just going to leave you on until I know what to do with you. Don't have purple science. Yep. I ain't got none of that. But that would be, yeah, that would be a real help. Might need another grinder, which I'll have to send up. There's no way I can make that here. It's keeping up all right. What did I say? 10 before? There we go. I mean, I don't have... Oh, make purple science by hand? I mean, I guess I could. Are there any other limiters I need? I don't think so. I think we're using more... Oh, we're not using more iron than we're producing? I need more smelters? Okay. Pull this down by 2, rotate this, maybe get another smelter right there. Power's good, right? Power's great, okay. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. There we go. Did we shout out Hat? Yeah, we did. Being too hyper annoyingly focused. I keep forgetting anything that's going on. Let's grab a bunch of copper, feed a bunch of copper up here. Man, I am looking very forward to a bot base. Full of oil? Oh, yes. Another excellent run. Yeah, this mod has definitely been more generous in terms of oil. Like I said, the last one I played, it was 25 or 30% richness was a blessing. Yeah, speed mods, just pull as much as you can, count every bit of oil consumption. Yeah. Yep, no joke. Yeah, no joke. I'm on the wrong floor again. Nice. Can you grab white science stuff and do bottles? I have to do the space science in space. So I can't... Oh, I see what you mean. Could I start working on that? What is the recipe? Is it 10? It's 5. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can start on that. Don't do that anymore. So, contiguous that up. Okay. No filter. I do need an outlet somewhere. We're gonna trim this up. Trim that up. Just start cranking out some stuff. So, bots are 500. That's not bad. Yep, let's start with that. Oh, this is still gonna... Okay, you know what? Let's just stick with iron for a bit longer. Yeah, we're gonna stick with steel for a bit longer. How's our capacity? Hi, Nico. Hi. I'm gonna put this back. Anyway, oh, hi. Come on up. Hello. Yeah, come on up. Oh my gosh, hi. Someone's excited. I know, I'm also excited. We're playing Factorio. Isn't that great? Isn't that so great? Yeah, we'll let that sit for a while. Hi. It is a gorgeous day out. I'm amazed. Dude, Zenny's passed out behind me in the sun. Oh, I see what you meant. Leave the... Don't make platforms, just get some steel and... Yeah. It's cool. I left it be. I want to work on nuclear power. Ow, ow, hey. No claws, man. No claws. I don't have any good layout with how any of this should work. So honestly, seat of the pants. What is that? 5 each? This is going to be something like this. And I'm out of tanks. There's some tanks. Like that. Maybe something like this. I don't really have blueprints or any real way to make this look like good, so we're just gonna have a little fun with it, I think. Okay, you can produce 103 steam. You consume 60. That's annoying. Okay, so let's get us a calculator because I can't math. It's 103? No, 60. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 5. 5 times 6 is 30. So 900. Actually, I could have done this mental. 900. So I need 9 of the thingies. I have food face so I can watch. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Can I get an offshore thingamadangle? Where did you go? Of course you're not gonna help. There you are. Okay, there's that. Oh, no, 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 no. I did that backwards. Oh, I did that so backwards. No, man. You want to come up here and get cuddly, I'm cool with that, but you can't eat the wires. So it's 9, I said, right? There's 12. So each are the nuclear reactors changed? I don't think so. Generates heat. Yeah, I honestly don't know all the good math on how this works. Or any math at all. They're just gonna seat in my pants the whole thing. I'm not entirely sure. I'm very much let's just plug a bunch of crap together and have fun with it. To match how much power I'm consuming right now, I need how many things here? I need 50 megawatts minimum. And these produce how much? 5.8. Oh, okay, so 10. Okay, so there's our 50. Right here's our 50, right? I would like another row of 5 for sure. What do I need? Pipes? Wow, I'm out of iron. Look at that. Here we go. I'm still letting oil run, even though we're very full of the stuff. And I'm still letting copper run. Because I could always use more of the stuff. That... Oh, yes, I'll need a bunch of heat pipes. Yep, good call. Yeah, let's make a bunch. Okay. What if I want this laid out a little differently? Man, the music is getting freaking epic in this business. Something like that looks all right. Let's try something like that. Seven to jump. Really have to remind myself often. Okay, so there's that. Two, 4, 6. What am I out of? Steel, of course. Okay. Just for the sake of how it looks. Let's see here. You have 160 megawatt output. Each boiler consumes 10 megawatts, so you need 16. Oh, I've just about that. There's 16 right there. Right? 8 and 8. So there's 16. That's easy. Okay. And then we can tighten this up a little bit. I think that looks actually really good. Yeah, that looks like that. That looks like that. This comes down, and we'll put storage like this. I'm out of iron. We're gonna test most of the everything based on how much steam we have. So what if I do something like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stupid overkill? Stupid overkill. But it uses the space, right? Something like that? Okay, Nico, I love you so much, but please go take it. You. So excited. 160, 5.8 to the 5.8 output, yeah. So let's see here. This was 16 times 60? 16 times 100 is 1,600. 1,600 divided by 60. Now I need the calculator. 1,600 divided by 60 is 26. Okay, so we have 15 here. Okay. There's 25. That looks actually really freaking good. I like that very much. Yeah. A little bit of wasted space, but not the end of the world. I'm gonna get more pipes. Oh. That's better. I was wondering why I couldn't read anything. 4 minutes to jump. I'm gonna go get cleaned up. We'll get oil last. Another amazing haul. I will also say this. In general terms, there's a lot less times that we're finding a place and it's like, man, there's just no blank here. That used to happen a lot in previous games. Very regularly, you're missing iron or copper. But this one really seems like we have enough in storage that it's not that big of a deal. Did this place get attacked at all? Oh, I think the tree cover's just so good. We just didn't get attacked at all. That's dope. All right, get at it. Get at the whole thing. I'm gonna have me some water. Thank you for the hydrating. I didn't stretch, so I appreciate that. Kablam! Yeah. Thanks for that, friend. We used two ammunition. There's gotta be pollution spread. Yeah, there is an amount. Yeah, it's just the tree cover is so damn dense, yeah. Yoink. We'll go get oil. Grab that. While I'm literally on the way. Yep, literally on the way. Okay, that'll chunk through that real nicely. This a little methodically. Leave some of the turrets out. This place didn't get attacked either. Oh, this guy did. A little bit of damage happened. Okay, that's it. But I'm still gonna hang out for the minute and a half because it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna grab that. That goes down there. Yep, can I get more greeny meanies? 1,000 already, yeah. Yeah! Awesome. Can I have more greeny meanies? I'd like a stack for myself, thank you. Okay. Get that built. Dunzo, look at that. Now that is nice. Do I want this much steam? I want a lot of steam. Maybe I do it like this. It looks like it fits the space a little bit better. Oh, almost perfect. That's fine. Do pumps matter? I don't know if pumps are gonna matter here. Probably not. There you go. Cool. And if we did the math right, we could accommodate 26 and some change, but we did 25. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. This is fine. You just need the fuels, the fuel and stuffs. I'm gonna handcraft nuclear fuel. Actually, hold on. Let me do this with productivity mods. I don't remember if you can take productivity. You can. Interesting story. Interesting story. Alright, well, I'm alright with all that. Something's missing here, but you can't really tell what. I mean, if we don't miss it, it's not missing, right? That's kind of the takeaway. If we're not, oh man, I need blank, and blank isn't here. If that conversation's not happening. Okay. I need reds. I need reds. And we'll do another greeny meeny run. Thanks. 2 is fine. 2 is fine. I don't need anything. I really don't think I need anything. We got a rocket and some change. That's dope. Okay. Things are looking fine. It looks like our platform ate a bunch of the copper ore. That's great. It appears that coal and or iron is not here, but I guess I don't care. That is gonna get me killed. That is gonna get me absolutely killed. Yeah, oh, I'll definitely save. I'm gonna actually save enough for 2 Covarexes. I have enough for 2 Covarex operations, yeah. You can have this and all that. You need some of the bad stuff. It's not bad. I'm very much controlling this, very, very, very much. I am not just going to be like, oh, just grab whatever you need out of the box, because grabbing it out of the box is 100% what's going to get me depleted, and that's not science. Okay. Let's switch. I'm going to save the game before I ruin my base. Hi. Now, what I probably should do... expose as T. We're only gonna feed into T. If it's less than, no, 650. Yes, yellow assemblers require white science. And I think they also require T2 speed mods. I think. Oh, regular speed mods, but it's a purple science. So yeah, I've got a ways to... Okay, hi. Okay, come on up. Come on up. I might have to take my break soon, just so I can play with the cat, with Nico, and get some of this energy burned out of him. Yeah, yeah, you. Jeez, oh my. Alright, we'll wait for the nuclear plants to come online. Do I have... I do. Actually, you know what? Can I get another one of those? I want to do this a little differently. They're independent, and I could see them getting offset. No, I'm not going to use all of it. Don't forget, we are still crunching down stuff. And you're going to tell me when that is less than... But I do want to get away from coal. I'd like to not do the coal thing anymore. No, that's not gonna, that's not going to do us any good. Let's say 2. And you're going to limit your hand to 1. Okay, thank you. Yes, yes, of course. Okay, Electria, low fuel. Hand size 1, hand size 1. Give me all that. Give me all that. Okay. Boop, boop. Okay. That'll warm up. When that's warmed up, we'll see how much power this produces. I needed, was it 50? What are we making? We're making 50. I want at least 100. So this is 50. This is actually 58, 116, and more of that. even more then. That's what that is. And we'll take apart steam. We got 80 for 2 Covrexes in there. We got a bunch in there. This is actually out of a different thing entirely. We got tons. We got tons of material. We're good. After logistics, I do want Covrex. Covrex is just white. Awesome. And then we're gonna be solid. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna be solid. Yeah, there's nothing really great here. Oh, ad break. Ah, you didn't tell me again. Again. I was thwarted again. How's this coming along? Hey, 15 floor. Awesome. We have a lot of iron. Man, so much iron. Can I get... Actually, we're going to do this. That's not going to work. Boo. I was trying to see if I could get 2 more of these guys squeezed in here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see here. Trim. Oh, are we low on power legit style? Yeah, next time I'm sending up an accumulator for sure. Okay, that's just still a lot of waiting, isn't it? Okay, how's this coming along? Hey, we're producing power. Awesome. A lot of power. Okay, this all shuts down. Thanks for playing. Could probably leave it as backup, but eh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna send up more flooring. This should be full to the gills for sure. But can I have that? Doesn't super matter. Hi. There you are. Okay. Awesome. All this goes away. I don't mind storing coal. I might want to move the refinery down here, actually. Maybe. We'll see. But I definitely don't need any of this anymore. Yeah, this would be a really great place for me to throw down oil. But I'm gonna send up more flooring, I think, so I can get a little more into white science. Okay. Awesome. If ever need coal, there's coal. I'll take that. Have that. Have this. Build water there. Yeah, infinite water down there. Easy. Hi, Nico. You're being very lovey right now, and I really appreciate that. Because you're not usually lovey. Usually a cantankerous old man. He's trying to eat my fingers while I'm trying to use the fingers to play the game. Hey. Get out of here, you galoot. Oh, I have a disconnected water? Okay, I'll fix that in a second. My cat is taking over my... I have a disconnected water? Oh. It looks connected. Oh, I see. Yes, this. Yeah, okay, good call. Yep, thank you on that. This will be pretty straightforward, I think. We're not going to get any more pipes. So now is probably the time for me to do this. So the top pipe is always water. The top pipe is always water. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to bleed everything out. Top pipe is always water. For your information, the top pipe... Oh, God, no. No, 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 no. Now, the top part... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what the hell did I just... No! Get out of here. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. Yes. This... Oh, right. What? The heck did I do here? Hold on. Sulfuric acid has to come up here to go down there. Perfect. Fine. So sulfuric acid is made on this floor. From there. Okay. That's fine. I don't know why I had such a brain fart. Okay. Good. Good. Now, water is here in some uncertain amounts. Fart indeed. Fart indeed, my friend. Fart on. Just get rid of that for a second. It still thinks there is some... Maybe because that was the last thing in it. And that's why we're having this problem. There we go. Yeah, it's because that was the last thing in it. That was the core issue. Can you... Man. Look it. Don't eat that, please. There's so few things I need you to not eat to stay alive. What I need you to eat is your meds. And that you can go ham on. Okay, so now where did this water connect to? Okay, that should have fixed everything. Okay. It was getting real squirrely right there, and that's why there was confusion. You hear him? Do you hear him bonking the thing? Hello, sir. Bonk. Lovely day we're having. Bonk. Ah, another wonderful sports aren't we having? Bonk. Some other third thing. Bonk. Alright. Give me the steel. We're gonna make some more flooring. We're gonna send up another rocket of flooring. I wanna get this done. And I also want a snack. I'm hungry. I needs me a snack. Hugging the mic. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's doing it. He's hugging it. Because he sees me paying attention to the keyboard, right? So he's like, well, this must be a fine how do you do? Then he bonks his face into it. Then my character goes, ah, no, 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 no. Then here we are. I got 35 minutes. I legitimately don't think we need to go anywhere. I don't think there's anything you need to do. So I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the boxes. So much stuff. We're going to drain the boxes out. I'm going to disappear for like that 5-10 minutes. I'm going to let the game just run. Like I'm waiting for enough stuff to just get done anyway. I don't think I'm going to lose any time. Yep, I guess I needed this stuff anyway. There's that. This, yep. Load it up. Load it up style. I should check ammo. 207, good call. 1,300. Yep, that was a good call. And slap that pig right on the bum. Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. Do you need plastic? Kind of. What else you shy on? Plastic. Hey, look at that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. 4,000. Good lord, that's a lot of plastic. Coal? You could do with a coal run. Let's do a coal run real quick. Now I need coal for all my other dumb crap. We haven't been doing any military research, so don't need to check it for grenades. I wouldn't mind more steel. We'll do another steel run. Yeah. Yep. It's ridiculously expensive to do anything with platforms, for sure. Yeah. It is not... Like I said, like, before we signed off last night, I was really looking forward to, like, dude, Space Age, logistics, base rewritten in 3 hours tops. Nope. Beans! Hello, Lero. If you're looking at this and being like, I need more iron, I don't. We have so many boxes of the stuff. And I'm gonna force feed the machines. Okay, perfect. That gets pulled. We'll do a safety save. I'm gonna disappear for about 8-10 minutes, somewhere around there. I need to really, I need to get Nico some energy burnt out, and I need a snack. So I'm going to leave you right here, same style. If you're joining us on YouTube, this is going to be it for an episode, so thanks again, and I hope to catch y'all next time.